creates a competitive advantage at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 6 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Hot Hands. The Geneva City Council will meet today to consider two ballot questions. The first would ask voters in March 2026 to approve $59.4 million in bonds for public safety facilities, including a new police station, with funds also available for fire stations. The second measure seeks council approval to educate residents on home rule status, which would give the city greater local governance powers, with voter approval planned no later than November 2028. Illinois State Police released November's alcohol countermeasure enforcement results for Cook, DuPage, Kane, and Will counties. Officers issued 206 total citations, including 2 DUI arrests, 82 speed violations, 22 insurance violations, and 13 driver's license offenses. The ACE patrols aim to reduce impaired driving, which contributes to nearly half the fatal crashes in the state. Officers also handed out 41 written warnings during the enforcement period. CDC vaccine advisors have voted to end the long-standing recommendation that all newborns receive the hepatitis B vaccine within 24 hours of birth, suggesting it start at 2 months for babies born to mothers who test negative. The decision still needs approval from the CDC director. After 28 years with the Aurora Fire Department, Chief Dave McCabe retired November 26th. McCabe started as a firefighter in 1997 and became chief in 2022, leading the department through modernization, training improvements, and investing in the next generation of firefighters. He said watching his team at work inspired his decision to retire. Deputy Chief Kevin Nichols will serve as interim chief while a successor is named. This winter, skiers can hit the trails right in Plainfield without heading to Wisconsin or Michigan. Electric Park, spanning 28 acres along the DuPage River, is prepared for cross-country skiing when conditions are right. The mayor said he skied 7 kilometers recently, spotting deer, coyote tracks, and a bald eagle. Residents with ski equipment can enjoy the trails, and rentals are available at local stores. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Kohl's Customer Appreciation Event is here, right in time for the gift exchange. Even though everyone pretends gifting isn't a competition, it kinda is. At Kohl's, save on gifts everyone will fight over. From sweaters and flannels to air fryers, toaster ovens, and more. Because deep down, the gift exchange isn't just about giving. It's also about winning. Shop Kohl's and save on top gifts now. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offers end December 14th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment? That's a lie. Most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshare is worth and to cancel it, call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free exit info guide. 800-885-3333. That's 800-885-3333.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The top 4 teams with first-round buys in the 12-team college football playoff announced on Sunday are Indiana, Ohio State, Georgia, and Texas Tech. First-round games will be Alabama at Oklahoma, Miami at Texas A&M, Tulane at Ole Miss, and James Madison at Oregon. Tuesday afternoon, December the 30th, it's a 4:30 Central kickoff from Nashville as the University of Tennessee Volunteers battle the Illinois Fighting Illini. New Year's Eve, number 23 Iowa faces number 14 Vanderbilt at the ReliaQuest Bowl in Tampa. The Packers beat the Bears 28-21 to take over the division lead. Green Bay's 9-3-1 on the season. The Bears are 9-4-0, and the Lions remain in contention at 8-5-0. NHL last night, the Ducks hammered the Blackhawks 7-1. The Blues scored a 4-3 win on the road at Montreal. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Kohl's Customer Appreciation Event is here, right in time.
This is Will Walker with your Fox Valley forecast. Brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade. Today, cloudy with a high near 34. Temperatures falling to around 32 in the afternoon. A slight chance of rain after 5 p.m. Tonight, rain before 3 a.m. Then a chance of rain and snow showers. Cloudy with a low around 29. Currently, it is 23 degrees and overcast. With your Fox Valley forecast, I'm Will Walker on WRMN, the talk of the town.
Whether it's morning routines or weekends on the sideline, when the temperature drops, America brings the heat with Hot Hands. Hot Hands are America's favorite hand, toe, neck, even body warmers to help you stay warm and cozy from head to toe. Hot Hands are fast-acting, long-lasting, and made right here in the USA. Look for the Hot Hands logo on the bright orange packages at your favorite store or online. Keep doing what you love out there with
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to WRMN, your trusted voice in the Fox River Valley for over 75 years. We bring you fact-based news, good faith discussions, and entertainment that brings people together. From national headlines to local stories, WRMN is your home for thoughtful dialogue and community engagement. No matter the time of day, where you're listening from, or who you are always welcome here. Thanks for making us a part of your day. This is the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Broadcasting across the Fox River Valley on WRMN 1410 AM. This is your reminder. Morning radio is supposed to be fun. Things are about to get loud, weird, and totally WRMN. Clear your morning. This show's got plans for you. It's the WRMN Morning Show, where every day starts with a laugh. Unpredictable, unforgettable, and unapologetically local. Strap in, Fox River Valley. The show starts now.
Just turned the cameras on when my head was nothing but the bed. Oh, hey! Good morning. Welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show. It is Tuesday, December 9th. Whew, not too many days left till Christmas. I believe 14, 15 days. Get out there, get your gifts, do it today. It's going to be warm out today. Roads are a little crappy. Be careful. There's a lot of drifting, and we're going to have 40-mile-an-hour winds later. So, yeah, welcome back. You're here at WRMN, AM 1410 Morning Show with me, Susie C., and the disgruntled, the exhausted, the hungry, the immortal, Elliot.
Oh,
the
God, I hope I'm not immortal.
No. Well, I said that because I knew the way you're feeling today. You'd be like,
no. I do not want to live forever. No, not under these conditions.
Yeah, it's, Elliot's having a moment. I don't know. What you eating over there, El?
I had a bagel.
Okay. A little carbs to get you going.
The last of the bagels in the fridge out back.
Did you put any of that spread on it?
Yeah, the last of the spread.
Nice. I know you need a little carbs right now to get you motivated.
And coffee, get me going.
Yeah, he's just having a.
This has been a morning. It was a night last night. It was morning, night. Everything blurs together.
Did money keep you up?
Oh, again, yeah.
Really? Because she wants to go out back by the shed. There's a way to fix that.
What do I do?
Go scoop up what's back.
I tried. I did that yesterday. I thought I got out everything. Apparently, I did not. I got home yesterday. I did some shoveling. Couldn't find anything. She was still back there. For folks who weren't aware, my dog likes going into the snow and eating it. And then if she finds like bits of stuff like garbage or, things that have, left their carcasses behind, well, she finds them quite tasty. So so she found some stuff by the shed behind the house that I admit I put it there myself because I was tired and I didn't want it to deal with all that. Well, she found it. And she's been obsessed with it. And you know what? I wouldn't mind if she did it in the middle of the day. If she did it during the day when I was up or whatever, fine. No, she's got to do it at 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning when I can't see her.
Well, she wants a tasty midnight snack.
And then I got to go after her in my jammies and whatever and just pull her out. And then yet again, I scared that poor little cat out of the composter. The cat thought I was yelling at him. No, I was yelling at my dog to go back inside. I want to go back to bed.
Poor kitty. And remember, dogs don't care what they're eating. They lick their own butts. I'm just saying. They don't care.
So see, folks, now you know the morning I'm having right now. Now you see where we're at. And yes, this weather is not great. I mean, we've been hearing the weather forecasts everywhere. Today, we're supposed to be hitting a high of 38. It's going to be cloudy and breezy, but we're looking to have temperatures are going to drop. And we're looking at possibly some more snow later tonight later.
Lots of blowing and drifting.
Which will make roads slippery late. Right now, we're at 24 degrees with a real feel of 18. Tomorrow is when we expect the snow, and boy, are the temps going to drop again.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking at snow tomorrow. We're looking at temperatures dropping even more on Thursday. This weekend, Saturday, boom, down to single digits and below zero temps with the lows.
Jamie, I'll be over to shower girl. I know she does not feel good. Poor girl is really sick.
And then, mind you, the temps should bounce back up a bit next week. But, it's going to be a roller coaster, folks, up and down.
One day closer to spring, baby. One day closer to spring. That's all I keep telling myself. One day closer to the springtime.
So that's our WRMN morning show weather. As far as our sports go, our very own Chicago Bears will be playing the Cleveland Browns this Sunday. Listen to all the game action here on WRMN radio on Sunday starting at noon. Oh, and we have a special guest. We are also the affiliate of the Chicago White Sox.
Yeah.
And we are going to be having the White Sox batting coach, Derek Shulman, in today. He's going to be coming in to talk about his organization that helps young kids get into sports or support economically disadvantaged youth getting into sports and getting them the equipment they need and all that. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So you are listening to the home of both the Bears and the White Sox in the Fox River Valley. And I'm really excited to be able to have Derek in today to talk not only about his organization. I'm going to ask him about prospects for the White Sox in the coming year. I know the MLB draft. They're going to be figuring out the draft lottery. The White Sox have a shot at the number one pick in MLB. We'll see if they get it or not. And as well as what's happening. And I also want to ask him. I don't know. I'm going to ask him what he thinks about college football. What do you think about the college football playoff? Because a lot of controversy happened with the college football playoff this past weekend.
Did you see Notre Dame went kind of a big old FU?
Yeah, they got kicked out. They
but then they asked if they wanted to have bowl games,
they said
and
no.
they went,
no,
we're good. We're good.
If I'm Notre Dame, I'd say give my kids a rest. Give these young men a rest for what? Why are they? After all that, why? So. In any case, that's going to be, we have that on the plate for today. It's actually part of our
He'll be in at 8.
Yes, he'll be in at 8. It's part of we're shifting the small business spotlight from Monday to Tuesday because that's when Mr. Shulman can come in. So we're going to have him in then.
I know. I can't wait to hear about his non-for-profit. That gets me excited.
That'll be a lot of fun. And then, of course, today is See, I was like, I don't know. Do I really want to start playing the blues music?
It is Blues Day Tuesday, and our blues are going up to West Side Freddie. Hopefully he's tooting his horn with the Angels. But seriously, people, seriously, be careful. There is blowing and drifting. Even on 90, there were spots where I was a little oof. I slowed down a little bit, and some guy ran up my behind because he wasn't happy. I mean, I was doing 80. I was not speeding, Your Honor. I was actually keeping up with traffic. But you can see there were icy spots.
I've been to traffic court. They do not give you that as an excuse for speeding. You can't say keeping pace. They won't.
Oh, well, I was like Indy. I was like an Indy car driver.
Well, you had somebody drafting on you? Yeah.
It was. So I had to get out of the way. But no, be really careful today. The temperatures are going to get really warm. They said right before midnight it's going to be almost 40. Is what I heard.
Really warm.
But then it's going to drop really. So the ice tomorrow is going to be wackadoo. That is the official word of the ice on the roads. Wackadoo.
Is that a technical term?
It is. Listen, I sometimes like to say I'm a meteorologist.
How do you spell it?
WHACKADOOO.
That's where you're wrong.
Wackadoo.
That's where you're wrong.
Why do you say that?
Oh, because it's spelled differently. You're forgetting wackadoo is not an actual word. It's a synonym. It's an acronym.
Wackadoo.
WAKADU. Wackadoo.
Oh. Maybe in your country, that's how they spell it. Oh, wait, we're from the same country.
Yeah. Maybe, we are from, although...
We are from very different worlds.
Well, you know how they say men are...
really.
No, you know how they say men are from Mars and women are from Venus?
Yeah.
Venus, well, I'm from Pluto and you're from...
I'm a pain in Uranus.
Yeah, Uranus, right, yeah.
So, ladies, we did send the boys to Jupiter to get more stupider, and with a lot of guys, it's actually worked. Worked.
Why? I've never heard that one before. Oh, all right.
You never heard that?
I've never heard that one.
You never heard boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider?
No, I've never heard that one before. That's a new one. Oh. New one to me.
Okay. See, every day you're learning something new.
Yeah, I can't believe what I would do without that little bit of information. I'd be like, oh, my life is so much better now. You know what else makes my life better? Knowing that this show is sponsored by Vasselli Law. Vasselli Law specializes in municipal real estate and corporate law. If you have an issue that you would like to get a consultation on, have any questions, you can reach them at their website, jmvchicagolaw.com. Again, that's jmvchicagolaw.com. You click on that website, you see a little bit there. You get the tab, says who the team is, what the services are. There's even a little contact button there that you can click on, send them an email. Or, I don't want to do that electronic mail. I want to talk to somebody. I want a voice. Well, then you look at that. There's even a phone number there, 630.
Is that how people sound when they call Jimmy Vasselli?
Well, the folks that I hear that complain about email, yes, 630-931-8225 is how you call them. And if you get, I don't want to get a voicemail. I want to talk to people. Well, if you call at 2 a.m, you're going to get a voicemail.
Well, here's what's funny, Elliot. In about, let's say, 20 years, you're going to be that guy going, I don't want to get a text message. I don't want to.
I'll tell you something. If I'm still alive in 20 years, if I'm still around.
We're still going to be doing this in 20 years.
Oh, my God. Okay, so is this hell or purgatory? Which one is it? 630-931-8225 is how you reach the good folks of Vasselli Law to get more information or to have them get in touch with you about a consultation. Again, can't recommend them enough. I know we talk about it all the time. We sing the praises of Vasselli Law, but trust me, these are folks. These are good people. These are people more above all. These are people who care about businesses. They care about government. They care about what's doing right. And trust me, when you talk to them, when you work with them, you'll agree. So get in touch with the folks at Vasselli Law who are advising governments, defending communities, and are proud sponsors of the WRMN Morning Show.
So we Toast and Jam today was a little different. So first, let's start with this. Preface this. So today's cue of the day was some of the best and unique song lyrics that come across? Well, and because obviously my phone listens to me, and I whack a dude up on my YouTube, and I'm just scrolling and hitting songs. Well, this song came up, and it's not like, whoa, but it's Evanescence. And it's, is it called Wake Me Up Inside? I know.
Bring Me to Life.
Bring Me to Life. So listening to that served two purposes. Not only did that pump me up, but the very first lyric is so cool. That you've got like, how can you see inside? Like, it's nuts. Are you pulling it up? Because I have it on my phone. But this is our toast and jam for today, so we're going a little different. Here's to toasting everyone being safe out there, and here's my jam. And the lyrics will be up on YouTube.
I'll put that up there. I hit it, and then boom. What does it do? Hey, let me give you an ad. No.
Yeah, let's listen to that. So listen to the very first paragraph, whatever lyric. But this is a dang cool lyric right here.
How can you see into my eyes like open doors, leading you down into my core, where I become so numb that I saw my spirit sleeping somewhere cold until you find it there and lead it back home. Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. Bid my blood to run before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I've become.
So yeah, there was my jam. A little different this morning, but again, it kind of served two purposes. Like that very first lyric was like, God, that was,
That's what I need this coffee to do. Wake me up.
Wake me up. Not wham, wake you up before you go.
It's already
Wake me
left.
up before I go boom boom.
It left. It didn't even leave a note. It just what? Gone.
So that is our cue of the day combined with the jam of the day, which is posted up on Facebook. I know it was a little different today, but again, I've had so many people send in some very cool lyrics. So what about you guys? What lyrics do you find unique? Do you find interesting? Plays on words, things like that. For me, the very first one that came to my mind, and I posted it, and Pam Miller also posted it, is we're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl year after year.
It's Wish You Were Here. Mm-hmm. Pink Floyd, David Gilmour. Yep, that's a good song.
So yeah, that always was, I always thought that was a really cool lyric. And so immediately came to mind. So yeah. So that was, what about you? Anything come to mind for you?
I have a few. We will revisit the morning toast and jam at the 7:00 hour, and then we'll make the video available on our Facebook page. You can always see the question of the day as well as the morning toast and jam on our Facebook page. That's facebook.com/WRMN radio. Again, that's facebook.com/WRMN radio. And this is not to those people who sometimes they don't hear the question of the day or whatever. You can see it on our Facebook page.
Or watch on YouTube if you're not listening on the radio.
If you're not listening on the radio, watch
Go on YouTube and watch.
It's funny. He's not listening right now, so I can call him out. Roadrunner was in yesterday at Trist, and he was complaining about how he couldn't see us on the app, on his phone.
Oh.
Because normally he watches us on a YouTube on his phone. And he goes, it's this problem here. Every time you hit this button, all I can do is see, I can hear it, but I don't see anything. It looks like a disc.
Okay, let's preface this with Roadrunner is not the most technological. He has no social media. No. He dumped all of that.
No, get rid of everything. Everything's on his phone. If he can't have it on his phone, he doesn't want it. I even said, hey, like I was talking about I brought my computer with me to work to do some, to the bar to do some work.
Were you able to get on the internet?
No. And I won't get into that. And then what happened was he's like, well, if I can't do it on my phone, I don't want it. I don't need it. I'm like, well, I can't write on a phone. I mean, you can write on a phone.
Yeah, but it takes a lot.
It takes a long time. So anyway, so he looks at the phone. I look at his phone. He goes, hey, tell me what's wrong with this thing. I look at it. He's got the RMN website on it. You know, and you can go to WRMN1410.com. It's mobile friendly. It's our website is mobile friendly. So you go to that. And then if you look at the bottom under the logo, it has all these little icons next to it.
Yeah.
The very first icon on the left is the red play button, which takes you to our YouTube page.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I went, look. And I hit that, and boom, we were right there on YouTube. And he goes, I hate you. I told him, I said, too late. You already fed me. He had already brought me a salad for lunch. So I was like,
so you're like, that's fine. You can hate me now.
You can hate me, but I'm fine. So, but yes, but that's how easy it is to go on there. You just boom, you'll get the YouTube page on your phone. You can see all the hosts in studio. You can listen to the shows. If you don't have a radio but you have a phone, boom, there you go. And so that way, when you're listening and you see what's going on, and you want to call in, mind you. 847-931-1410 if you want to call the studio to give your answers to what you think were the best lyrics in a song. Or if you want to text us, 505-926-1410. It's 505-926-1410 to give us your answers. Or even more so, let's say you don't want to call the show. Let's say you're busy. You can always interact with the show on our Facebook page. Mm-hmm. Put your answers right there in the post. We read everything. We try to respond to everything. That's what we do here on the WRMN Morning Show. We give you lots of different opportunities to interact with us. And then, of course, if you're driving around and you just happen to stumble across us on your radio in your car, welcome. Thank you so much. Give us a little listen to. Check us out for a little bit. Hit and save us. Put us in your number 2 or number 3 spot. We don't need to be your main radio station. We understand that. But trust me, if you start your morning with us, we try to do something different from all the other morning radio shows on the AM dial around here. We want to give you a little bit of a chuckle.
Oh, we're different, all right.
Oh, yeah, we're different. We are so different, and we want to be able to serve you, the listener, in the Fox River Valley. So just save that there. And then you can always check us out later on youtube.com/WRMN radio, or actually at WRMN radio. And then you'll find all the programming. We have archives of all the different shows. We have interviews, segments that have been put up. And if you've missed anything, you can always go back and see some of the fun stuff we do around here.
Yeah. You can always, because you know what? The best ones to go back to are some of the what will Elliot put in his mouth Thursdays.
Yeah, those are these when I saw them.
And again, the Mouth Museum is gone. So we have to find the Mouth Museum pieces.
We'll put it somewhere else.
And create a new space for the Mouth Museum.
I want to make a room that looks just like a giant mouth. And then that way we'll put the snacks around the mouth in different areas.
Or in the mouth, on the tongue. Like
on the tongue.
Like the Rolling Stones, big mouth with the tongue hanging out. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I want to do one of those. I want to get a mouth museum like that, but it's got to be its own little thing. We've got the Bozeum upstairs. Okay, the Bozo Museum is upstairs from WRMN.
Which we got to talk to the Grinch. We want the Grinch in this Friday.
Our good friend Tom Holbrook, yes, he knows the Grinch, and I think the Grinch is coming in on Friday.
I'm gonna get a hold of him.
And we're going to see if we can get the Grinch to come in this week. Because, yes, we are, how many? 22? No, 20.
No, we're like, today is the 9th. So we've got 15 days. No, 14.
14 shopping days till Christmas, which I always say, don't worry about buying a gift. Your presence is the present. But if anything, always, it's the sentiment that counts. I just say, that do that. Because I know it causes people stress to think about having to shop. The person, the people I feel the worst for on Christmas Eve, the Walgreens folks.
Oh my gosh! Because people are there purchasing every last single thing that they could not.
At the last possible second.
Yep.
All the little toys, the cards, everything. Boom, 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 boom. And Walgreens isn't paying people for holidays anymore. Stuff like that.
So you know how many people are going to call off? They're going to be like, I'm calling off.
If you can afford it. All right, folks. Yes, and let's see, the bottom of the 7 o'clock hour, it's a No Nickname John Bad Joke of the Day. 8 o'clock, Derek Showman of the Chicago White Sox will be in studio to talk about his new charitable organization. All that and your calls and texts here on the WRMN Morning Show. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Progressive. Illinois State Police released November's alcohol countermeasure enforcement results for Cook, DuPage, Kane, and Will counties. Officers issued 206 total citations, including 2 DUI arrests, 82 speed violations, 22 insurance violations, and 13 driver's license offenses. The ACE patrols aim to reduce impaired driving, which contributes to nearly half the fatal crashes in the state. Officers also handed out 41 written warnings during the enforcement period. CDC vaccine advisors have voted to end the long-standing recommendation that all newborns receive the hepatitis B vaccine within 24 hours of birth, suggesting it start at 2 months for babies born to mothers who test negative. The decision still needs approval from the CDC director. After 28 years with the Aurora Fire Department, Chief Dave McCabe retired November 26th. McCabe started as a firefighter in 1997 and became chief in 2022, leading the department through modernization, training improvements, and investing in the next generation of firefighters. He said watching his team at work inspired his decision to retire. Deputy Chief Kevin Nichols will serve as interim chief while a successor is named. This winter, skiers can hit the trails right in Plainfield without heading to Wisconsin or Michigan. Electric Park, spanning 28 acres along the DuPage River, is prepared for cross-country skiing when conditions are right. The mayor said he skied 7 kilometers recently, spotting deer, coyote tracks, and a bald eagle. Residents with ski equipment can enjoy the trails, and rentals are available at local stores. The Geneva City Council will meet today to consider 2 ballot questions. The first would ask voters in March 2026 to approve $59.4 million in bonds for public safety facilities, including a new police station, with funds also available for fire stations. The second measure seeks council approval to educate residents on home rule status, which would give the city greater local governance powers, with voter approval planned no later than November 2028. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
Thanks to Total Wine, you saved more on all the gifts for the ones you adore. Wines and beers all nestled on shelves. Got some advice from our helpful elves. Oh, so many gifts to explore when you go to Total Wine and more. Bottles so delightful, whoa. Price so amazingly low.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, you'll always find what you love and love what you find. Only at Total Wine and More.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Ready to tackle your junk piles? Call the Junk Luggers. From old furniture to entire cleanouts, we do the heavy lifting. And here's the best part. We rehome and recycle as much as possible to keep it all out of landfills. Feel good about your cleanout the green way. Call 1-800-LUG-JUNK or visit junkluggers.com today for your eco-friendly, stress-free service.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, a slight chance of rain after 5 p.m. with cloudy skies and a high near 34. Gusty winds up to 30 miles per hour. Tonight, rain before 3 a.m., then a chance of rain and snow showers, cloudy with a low around 29. Currently, it is 22 degrees with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, so share the season with a peppermint mocha. Starbucks signature espresso, velvety mocha, and cool peppermint notes, topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Find what you love and love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, find what you love only at Total Wine and More. Drink responsibly, B21.
You're back. We're back. It's the WRMN Morning Show on WRMN 1410 AM.
Welcome back, everyone. This is the WRMN Morning Show with your host, Susie C.
Good morning.
And me, the L Train, Elliot Serrano. It is a chilly Tuesday morning. And we want to welcome everyone who's listening to us, whether you're watching us on the YouTube page, listening to us on your radio, on the stick, so they say. That's our broadcast tower. You could be listening to us on your smart speaker or on your smart television. We welcome you, one and all. If you get your comments in on the YouTube page or text us before 7 o'clock, you get a shout-out in our first shifter shout-outs. It's something that I know a lot of you look forward to. So make sure you get those in so you do not get, don't get overlooked. We don't want to overlook you. It is a Blues Day Tuesday. And we've been talking about the question of the day. What is the question of the day?
Question of the day it's all about the song lyrics. What are some of the best lyrics in a song? And one of the first things I said, the first song that came to mind for me was Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl year after year. And that popped for me big time. And then I had some other ones. Anybody know Fiona Apple? Criminal, the song Criminal. The lyric is, heaven help me for the way I am. Save me from these evil deeds before I get them done. I know tomorrow brings the consequence at hand, but I keep living this day like the next will never come. Oh, help me, but so I always thought that was a great lyric because, you're naughty and you're nice. You're trying not to be naughty. You're going to be naughty and get in trouble. Mm-hmm. So I like that one a lot. What about you? What's coming to your mind, Elliot?
Well, I've got lots of songs. It always depends on the kind of mood I'm in.
Well, this is true. Yeah.
Yeah. What was it? Oh, I like this one. One of my favorites is from The Killers, All These Things That I've Done. The lyrics is, another headaches, another heartbreaks. I'm so much older than I can take. In my affection, well, it comes and goes. I need direction to perfection. No, 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 no. That's good. That's a good one. There you go.
There we go. That is a good one. That is a really good one. Trying to think and I've had some come in. So let me get to my Facebook page because some are on there. Some are on.
As always, you can chime in. The text line is 505-926-1410. Again, that's 505-926-1410. If you want to send us a text, if you want to call us, 847-931-1410. 847-931-1410 to get in on the show in the studio line. And, of course, the youtube.com/@WRMN radio.
Yeah. So DJ Buddy James, our own Tim Yours, says the band is called It Prevails, and the song is called Today is Yesterday's Tomorrow. And the lyric is, it makes me sick to know my life will be represented by the world we're in now.
Oh, I'm feeling that one.
Yeah, I knew you would. That's why I came right out of the gate with that one.
I'm feeling that one, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, very, very crazy. Or he says the other one is Victim of Love by the Eagles. Some people never come clean. I think you know what I mean. You're walking a wire between pain and desire and looking for love in between.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So I know I've got some up here. What do you guys think? Give us a call, 847-931-1410. And give us, okay. Farmer Dan just popped up and he said, it's Guns N' Roses. I used to love her, but I had to kill her, so I bury her 6 feet under, and I can still hear her complain. There we go. Is that Todd?
It's Todd.
Hold on. I got to open the door.
He brought us some snacks, it looks like. She always drops the headphones whenever she just all excitedly gets up. Oh, look, it's Todd. We got snacks. But, wait, was that November Rain? Was that from November Rain? I can't remember the lyrics to November Rain, if that was from that. I could be wrong. Hold on. I muted you because you were, like, dropping stuff and...
I dropped it like it was hot.
Like it was hot. Right on the microphone, of all things, too.
I dropped it over here.
No, you put it right on the mic. No, I'm talking about your headphones.
Oh, yeah. That's habit.
And everyone was like, what? You
making sure you're awake.
Popped right into my ear, right into my earphones.
Here, I will do a quick search of what these lyrics, because my phone's got that fancy search thing. Guns N' Roses. I Used to Love Her by the American hard rock band Guns N' Roses. So I Used to Love Her is the name of the song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, okay.
So thank you, Farmer Dan. Yes, you said I didn't have to repeat it, but I like that one. We got some good ones coming in. Nando says, Sir Mix-a-Lot. Becky, look at her butt. She must be one of those rap girls. Rap girl's girlfriend. No. She must be one of those rap guys' girlfriends. I'm reading it. Sorry. And my glasses, for some reason, seem very foggy. I should probably clean them off. But yes, those are some good song lyrics right there.
Nando, hold on. Nando, you sent in that a song, a lyric, but I'm not sure I know the right. You said from Eminem, "Feet Don't Fail Me Now." Is that when I do a search on that? That comes from the "Lose Yourself."
Mom Spaghetti.
Mom Spaghetti, right? Which is a good song.
There's vomit on his sweater. Mom Spaghetti. Again, like who think these are great lyrics.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about music these days is that a lot of times too there are songs that you don't really pay attention to the lyrics, and every time you listen to the song, you might go, oh, that's a really great beat. I don't want to, I don't really care. I mean, I'm not really listening to the particular lyrics, but then you've listened to the lyrics later on, and you go, holy smokes, that is a deep song. Everyone. Well, let me do this. Let me pull this down for just a second. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know how many people have actually listened to this particular song, but you've heard it in the clubs, and you've danced to it. Lord knows I've danced to it. And hold on, here we go. Let me make sure again I'm not getting up another ad that I don't really need to be playing out here. Now, you've heard this song before.
Oh, gosh, yes.
seriously. You're dancing, you're at the club, you're just grooving. Are you really paying attention to the lyrics? Because these are some heavy, heavy lyrics.
Yeah, and you know what? You don't think about it till later.
Like you're some dude, you're out there dancing on the floor with some gal, you're really into her, and this song comes on, you're like, oh my God, is she paying attention to the lyrics? Is she looking at me? Are we having a moment right now? You're not. She's like, oh, I love this song. Oh, she's just going oblivious to everything. And a lot of times, a lot of these songs are just like that. It's a great, as they used to say on American Bandstand, it's got a great beat. I can dance to it.
It's easy to dance to.
Yep.
I got one. I'll read it before the 7 o'clock. So, which I always like this song. It's Tupac, Keep Your Head Up.
Mm-hmm.
And the one lyric in here is got our name from a woman. I wonder why we take from our women, why we rape our women. Do we hate our women? I think it's time to kill for our women. Time to heal our women. Be real to our women. I just always thought that was, especially in the gang culture, not that I'm from the hood or the streets, but, it's what I see on TV and in movies. I'm kidding. But I always just thought was, I just thought that was a very cool, instead of, you're trying to honor women because they have their babies. And so I always thought was a very profound part of Keep Your Head Up. I mean, there's a lot more. The whole lyrics to that whole song are very good, but that part, really always, I was like, wow.
There's a lot of hip hop like that.
And people, because they're like, oh, it's hip hop, oh, it's rap. But if you dig into and really listen to some of the lyrics,
they're very, very deep.
Well, we had back in the day, we had the, the wars and whatever. And there was a song that came out that was like, Stop Black on Black Crime. And that had a lot of very profound lyrics in it. So we're just going over, Pam, Bye Bye American Pie.
Oh, that's
because that was all about the 4 guys that died in the plane crash, right?
American Pie?
Yeah, there were 4. It was, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a complete blank on the 4. Richie Valens is one.
Mm-hmm.
And there were 2 more.
Richie Valens, the Big Bopper. Hold on, I'm looking here. Buddy Holly.
Yes.
And I hate being who's the 4th guy?
I'm pretty sure there were 4. But yeah, so, you're writing a song, that a lot of people probably didn't even realize that that's what it was about.
Yeah, but it was
till later.
An allegory for the loss of American innocence from the late 1950s to the late 1960s, triggered by the 1959 plane crash that killed rock pioneers Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and the Big Bopper, famously called The Day the Music Died. The lyrics cryptically chart the cultural shift from 1950s optimism to the social and political turmoil of the 1960s. Gee, what happened then? With figures like Bob Dylan, the Jester, and the Beatles, the quartet, representing evolving music and society, and the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, symbolizing the fallen stars. That's according to the interwebs. Of course, life and art tend to reflect each other. Things that are going on in our society tend to be reflected in art. And then there are days when the art reflects, life reflects what the art does.
Mm-hmm. So that is what we are talking about today. And, chime in, 847-931-1410. You can call. You can hit us on the YouTube, which just right there. And do me a favor, give us a thumbs up. Not like, hey, like the Fonz. Actually go on the YouTube and hit the thumbs up and subscribe, because we need more subscribers.
I'm going to ask Graham if he knows who the Fonz is.
Oh, I doubt it. But Graham's got good hair. Yeah, Graham's got really good hair. Or you know what? You can get us at the text line, 505-926-1410. That's where Todd hit us up and said, what kind of donuts do we like? And I just threw a couple out there.
I want to ask the caller, do you know who the Fonz is?
Good morning, caller. Who this?
This is Trusty Pat.
Oh, my gosh, Trusty Pat.
How are you?
Good morning.
All right. You know, Susie, you do it as good as the air horn.
Thank you. I've been practicing, so when you call in, I can do it. How have you been?
I've been fine. Like, do I know the Fonz? Are you kidding me?
Hey.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. But anyway, here's my real good lyric. So Pitbull, he's got a song that's called I Know You Want Me. The best line in the song is, your mama got an ass like a donkey with a monkey. Reminds me of King Kong.
That is a good one. I forgot about that. I know you want me.
Half the way through the song, yes, you know you want me. And it can only be done by Pitbull that way. You guys should put that up. That is absolutely hysterical. Mama got an ass like a donkey with a monkey look like King Kong. So
I love that. How have you been? What are you up to?
Driving back and forth to work every day. That's kind of the big thing.
Doesn't adulting suck?
Listen to you. Yeah, I know. It is. Well, especially since my company was merged with another company, I drive to Woodstock every morning. So that's a 40-minute drive. So I'm right now pull up the Country Donuts. Going to have a cup of coffee and a donut with my friends. Been to my office in Elgin. Got things going at 6 o'clock this morning. And taking a little break now and driving to work and listen to you guys.
Nice. Well, good. You all set for Christmas?
No, not at all.
Yeah, no. Well, be safe out there. There's going to be a lot of blowing and drifting and a lot of ice tomorrow, friend.
All right.
All right, one more time.
That's why I drive. That's why I always say. That's why I got four-wheel drive.
Amen.
There you go.
All right, Trusty Pat. Oh, you got one. You got it up there.
Right.
I didn't know you got it up there.
Air horn. All right.
You have a good day.
Talk to you later. You too. Bye-bye.
I didn't know you got it up there. You didn't
you know what? I'm not even going to pull it up anymore. I'm going to just let you do all the sound drops. I'm going to just let you do them all. Just,
I had no idea you got it up there. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. You know, they had that 75 Street, Brazil. Well, this year's going to be called Gaiocho.
Gaiocho.
Que hola gata, que hola omega. And this how we going to do it. Dale. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I know you want me. You know I want you. I know you want me. You know I want you. I know you want me. You know I want you. I know you want me. You know I want you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rumba. Sí. Ella quiere su rumba. ¿Cómo? Rumba. Sí. Ella quiere su rumba. ¿Cómo? Si es verdad que tú eres guapa, yo te voy a poner gozar. Tú tienes la boca grande, dale, ponte a jugar. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stick to the track on my way to the top. A pit got it locked from goose to the lock. So R.I.P. a big in Parker that he's not, but damn he's hot. Label flop, but Pit won't stop. Got her in the cockpit playing with Pitts. Now watch me make a movie like Albert Hitchcock. Enjoy me. You know I want you. I know you want me. You know I want you.
Why don't they just have Pitbull do the Super Bowl halftime
I was just
show?
going to say, is this that Bad Bunny that's going to sing at the Super Bowl? Oh, no.
I don't like that. What's that other language? He says, uno, dos, tres, cuatro. What does that mean?
He sings about a Roomba vacuum? What?
Vacuum cleaner. I got one. I'm waiting for him to talk about. There we go. Hold on. Well, you're learning how to count in Spanish at least.
Mommy got an ass like a donkey with a monkey. It look like King Kong. Welcome to the crib, 305. That's what it is with the women down here. All the they don't play games. They off the chain. And they
Elliot's waking up. I see it.
And they love to get it on all night long.
Name another AM station that plays Pitbull. Then I dare you. Name another AM station that plays Pitbull.
That's right.
I tell you, there's no one else out there that does that. No. It is our question of the day. What song has the lyrics that you have some of the best lyrics that you've heard? We've been going over quite a few. We're going from the really deep to the
fun.
Kind of the fun, the silly. Again, Mama got a butt like a Donkey Kong. I mean, okay. I don't know if a woman necessarily wants to hear that. Hey, baby, you got a butt like a donkey.
With a monkey.
With the monkey in King Kong. And she's like, oh, Daddy.
Did you just sing about a Roomba? I would like a Roomba vacuum for Christmas.
That would be awesome. And maybe I'll take my donkey butt and wipe and sweep the floor with it because a donkey butt also has a big tail. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Yeah, it's okay.
This is even when I look at, some of the stuff. Music these kids listen to. I don't,
Oh, no, here we go.
get it. I don't understand it. They're singing about donkey butts and Roombas. What is that? What's that pit bull trying to sing about? At least he taught me something. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. That's how to count to 4 in Spanish. I think I'm ready to listen to Bad Bunny now. I think I can listen to this Bad Bunny.
I can watch
guy.
Bad Bunny on the
I think
Super
I can
Bowl.
watch it now. Last year I couldn't understand the guy, and this year I'm not going to be able to understand the guy. What did I do with the Super Bowl? Why did they do this to me? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch the Puppy Bowl instead. That's what I'm going to do.
I love the Puppy Bowl, but didn't you say that was recorded months ahead of time?
It's just recorded in advance. I know that's the controversy. The Puppy Bowl is fixed. They already know who the winner's going to be, but they just hold off on that.
But they already know who the winner is.
Yes, they know who it, but you don't know until the end of the Puppy Bowl, and it's rigged every year. Those Cocker Spaniels, the levels, it reaches the highest levels of the Puppy Bowl. Cocker Spaniels have that baby fixed.
Oh,
they do.
They're stinky and their eyes run.
I'm sorry.
Sorry if you have a. Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Hey, look at that. Hey.
I did not realize that.
Right here on the Tube of Views, all of a sudden pops up is our sponsor, Vaselli Law.
I didn't realize I had the sponsor page up the whole time. Yes, Vaselli Law, specializing in municipal real estate and corporate law. You can visit their website, which you saw on the screen a moment ago. jmvchicagolaw.com is how to learn more about them and get in contact. jmvchicagolaw.com. Or you can give them a call at 630-931-8225. That's 630-931-8225 to get in touch with the good folks of Vaselli Law, who are advising governments, defending communities, and proud sponsors of the WRMN Morning Show. Later today, we have Derek Showman of the batting instructor for the Chicago White Sox will be in studio in the 8 o'clock hour to talk about his organization, his not-for-profit Athletes Headquarters Foundation, just incorporated this past year and seeks to help young economically disadvantaged youth to get into sports, providing them with the resources that they need to be able to get involved with organized sports. So Derek Showman will be in to talk about that. We'll be taking your calls. If you're a White Sox fan, we'd love to be hearing from you. 847-931-1410 is the phone line. 505-926-1410 is the text line. And, of course, if you're on the YouTube, you can always comment in the chat box.
And everybody be safe out there. It's slick. I'm already getting reports of cars in ditches. Roads are being blown over. Over by Plank and 72, there's a car in a ditch. So just because it's a little warm out today does not mean it's perfectly safe driving. So please take your time and be careful.
Be careful. This is the WRMN Morning Show. We'll be right back after this break with more Morning Mayhem and our first shift shout-outs. Don't go away.
Are you dreaming of a getaway? Want to leave the stress of daily life behind? Whether it's a relaxing cruise or an adventurous land escape, planning the perfect vacation doesn't have to be a hassle. At Cruises International, they specialize in vacation destinations, land and sea, making your dreams come true. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, Cruises International isn't just about booking travel. They're your personal concierge, trusted travel advisor, and advocate. Your preferences are unique, and they'll take the time to understand exactly what you're looking for. From personalized service to their global network of specialists, they ensure that your vacation is tailor-made just for you. It's time to plan the vacation of a lifetime. Call 800-255-7447. That's 800-255-7447 today and speak to a cruise and vacation expert. Cruises International. It's time to set sail to your dream destination.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 7 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Starbucks. Elgin will hold its second public meeting on the Accessible Streets and Sidewalks Plan Thursday, December 11th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. at the center of Elgin, 100 Symphony Way. Residents can review proposed projects, provide feedback on priority routes, and help shape the city's plan to improve accessibility. A survey is also open through Christmas online. A historic house in downtown Plainfield will be transformed into a bed and breakfast style property for guests of sanctuary events. The village board unanimously approved the special use permit for the 1841 manor at 24044 West Main Street. Rentals will be limited to parties attending events at Sanctuary, with one group of up to 10 guests allowed at a time. The first floor will feature a king bedroom and bathroom, while the second floor will have 4 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Staff will include a property manager, housekeeping, and a guest experience coordinator. Owners say the manor will complement their event venue and hope to pursue landmark designation in the future. Batavia city officials have opened a temporary warming center at the police station of North Island Avenue in response to the extreme cold advisory. The center, open until noon, is available to elderly residents, families with young children, and others at higher risk from freezing temperatures. Officials caution that the center does not offer sleeping, hygiene, or food storage facilities. Visitors should also check in via the vestibule phone. Residents are also being urged to exercise caution outdoors, especially those with health conditions or mobility challenges, as dangerously cold weather continues across the area. Starting January 1st, hundreds of new Illinois laws will take effect, many impacting health and wellness. Insurance companies will now be required to cover brand name drugs when generics are unavailable, menopause health visits, infertility treatments, colonoscopies, and advanced breast imaging. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
A new exclusive offer with an eligible Bank of America Visa credit card is your opportunity to go from cardholder to ticket holder for the FIFA World Cup 2026. For a limited time, when you're approved for a new customized cash rewards or unlimited cash rewards Visa credit card, you're eligible for a chance to purchase FIFA World Cup 2026 tickets. Learn more today at bfa.com/cardfwc26. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be the official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America N.A. in partnership with Visa. Terms apply. All rights reserved.
Are you like everybody else in the world who has no idea what to get everyone for the holidays? Well, you're in luck. We got you. Hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Because with hands-free Skechers slip-ins, you just step into them and they're on. There's no bending down, no touching, no fuss. Plus, Skechers slip-ins come in everyone's favorite styles and colors. And you can get slip-ins everywhere stylish footwear is sold, including a Skechers store. Or if you're too busy to shop in person, just get them online at Skechers.com, Amazon, and more.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Packers beat the Bears 28-21 to take over the division lead. Green Bay's 9-3-1 on the season. The Bears are 9-4-0, and the Lions remain in contention at 8-5-0. On the Week 15 schedule, should be an exciting one when the Packers visit the Broncos. Denver 6-0 at home. They're 11-2 overall. The Bears host the 3-10 Browns on Sunday. The 4-9 Bengals host the 6-7 Ravens. The 6-7 Chiefs are home at Arrowhead against the 8-4 Chargers. Big game for the Lions at Los Angeles. The Rams are 10-3, tied with Seattle atop the NFC West. NHL last night, the Ducks hammered the Blackhawks 7-1. The Blues scored a 4-3 win on the road at Montreal. NBA, Golden State beat Chicago 123-91 last night. 18 points in the loss for Josh Giddey. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Get in. What? Who are you? I'm Future.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, a slight chance of rain after 5 p.m. with cloudy skies and a high near 34. Gusty winds up to 30 miles per hour. Tonight, rain before 3 a.m., then a chance of rain and snow showers. Cloudy with a low around 29. Currently, it is 22 degrees with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, so share the season with a peppermint mocha. Starbucks signature espresso, velvety mocha, and cool peppermint notes, topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Find what you love and love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, find what you love only at Total Wine and More. Drink responsibly, B21.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off health care because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast right here on WRMN, 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Noory with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Call-ins, community chaos, question of the day debates, all served hot across the Fox River Valley. It's the WRMN Morning Show with Susie C. and L Train.
Welcome back to another Blues Day Tuesday. It is 7:07 a.m. as your coffee percolating. You are here with me, Susie C., Elliot the L Train Serrano, and we are joined by the host of Big Top Sports, Derek Geyer. Good morning.
Good morning.
How was your drive-in?
Oh, extremely nasty.
Yeah, see, and he came from the city. When I say be careful, people, I'm telling you, be careful.
Yeah, I never understood. You know, you're going 75, 80 miles an hour, maybe even a little bit faster than that, and you're still getting tailgated.
I know. Mm-hmm. People are ridiculous. I had that happen a couple times when I was driving home from Tryst. I'm like, seriously, if I got to slam my brakes in, especially going down 20, I'll tell you, if a deer runs out in front of me, I'm hitting my brakes, and that means...
squirrel.
Or a squirrel, anything. I'm always scanning for critters. I'm always scanning.
See, like you're learning at the bar. Talk and scan.
Talk and scan.
So. It's like bend and snap.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about my neck, my back, my armpits, and my crack. That's all. This is where I get pains from.
That's his new.
I don't remember those song lyrics.
Well, it became a deodorant commercial, and that's where Elliot now finds that I give him pains.
Everywhere.
So it is 7 o'clock. It is the time that we give our morning shout outs. So that's when our first shifters get into the chat line 505-926-1410 with a comment. You can jump in on YouTube with a comment, and you will get your very own shout out. So we start out this morning with a whole lot of prayers. I should have added them up, but I'll add them up afterward. So there's that.
You need to take your shoes off, right?
I already did.
She already took her shoes
I
off.
got my slippers on already.
Oh.
Can't you get the funk of 40,000 years when you walked into the studio?
Well, I mean, I thought there was a little funk, but...
Wait, what did you say? The funk of 40,000 years?
Yeah, Michael Jackson's Thriller. Yeah, there we go. The funk of 40,000
Maybe.
years. That's what it is.
Maybe. But I got my Boston Terrier slippers on. Look back on YouTube. They're on there. If you know, you know. So good morning. First one in this morning is the beautiful Miss Linda Carter. She tells me to have a blessed day and keep the faith, and sends lots of prayers because
I'm losing my faith, Linda. I'm losing it.
No, you are not, because she knows I needs me some Jesus. Cartman Dan comes in. He says, "Good morning, everyone. Pink Floyd's Free 4. The memories of an old man are deeds of a man in his prime. Deeds. Deeds? I can't see the word. No, it says deads. So that's a Pink Floyd song, and we're talking lyrics. This is the cue of the day. And he also says John Prine's In Spite of Ourselves, and any of the lyrics on there. I love me some John Prine. Very good. Todd came in and sent us a video of all the drifting snow on the other side of the corn curtain, and brought us donuts. Delightful. I just saw that coming. I didn't see that one before. We said boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. He says girls go to Venus's, they get more. Yeah, just rhyme that one. But thank you, Todd.
Mommy, what do girls go to Venus for?
It's a commercial to shave their legs. To shave their legs,
right?
Yeah, because remember the commercial where all the girls were shaving their legs. I'm your Venus with the Venus razor. So don't get ahead of yourself, Elliot.
No.
We also have Nando came in and he said, "Good morning, everyone. Have a wonderful day with lots of smiles." Eminem lyrics, feet don't fail me now. Sir Mix-a-Lot. Becky, look at her butt. And shout outs to Trusty Pat for that Pitbull. Yes, Pitbull was fun this morning. And Katrina Sue, she's checking in. She's drinking her coffee, listening to us. Good morning, Katrina. First one in on the tube of views. Per usual, I try to beat him every morning, but he always gets me. We've got Hector Soto. Good morning, L Train, Susie C. First shifters from Hector, Nene Rose, Jeremiah, and Uncle Boom Boom in the house. And he sends, you're late on the boom boom. Sends lots of prayers. Todd says good morning, and he said the roads are blown over pretty bad, so yes, be careful. Our ninja, Keith Kelly, he comes in and says, have a great day, shifters. John Guiney comes in with he says good morning, and the no nickname John bad joke of the day. It's pretty bad, but I think it's cute, so I like it. Miss Linda Carter comes in and says good morning to the first shifters. Have a blessed day. Keep the faith and stay warm. And Elliot, you get your very own. DJ Buddy James, good morning. WRMN family. Will you be in the car with Frankie and Camilla this morning at 7:30? Let me know. And the beautiful Miss Becky Butcher. So glad you're back, girl. We missed your sunshine. She said it's Blues Day Tuesday, everybody. Have a great day with plenty of sunshine from me to you, Miss Becky Blue. And you know this Blues Day Tuesday is going up to West Side Freddy. Mrs. Santa says good morning, and she also said bye-bye American Pie or 50 ways to leave your lover. Those were some good lyrics, too. And she also said The Sound of Silence by Paul Simon.
Yeah, those are good lyrics.
But who else does The Sound of Silence?
I think
Disturbed.
Disturbed, thank you. I kind of like that version.
Yeah.
The sounds of silence.
Oh, there you go.
You're a mean one,
Mr. Grinch.
By the way, we're going to have the Grinch in studio at some point.
I hope him Friday. Hector Soto, it looks like the train went through on the 6th, but there is a, there is a holiday train on the 20th that I saw. I'm not sure where that one starts out. I think Rosemont. I don't know. I'll look it back up and I'll send you the info. Our very own fire trustee Eddie Saunders. A good Tuesday morning for shifters. The other fast Eddie is here. You're right. You are the other fast Eddie. Yep. Fire trustee slept in. I know. I wondered where your texts were this morning. And he says, have a fire safe day and sends prayers. Downtown Jose. He says, hola dynamic duo. And he says, hello to Derek.
No. Hello, D-Rack.
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 Oh.
The Wreck. There you go.
Well,
there you go. There's
D-Rock.
your new DJ name. The Wreck.
D-Wreck in the morning. He's
Here to
wreck.
rock your world. Yeah.
Here to rock you and here to wreck you.
And Eddie
Hello,
Fire
ladies.
Toasty Eddie Saunders says, good morning, host. Great to see Derek G in studio. Oh, look at you
Matt
getting
McNeil left his scarf behind, so I think I'm going to wear it.
It looks good on you. That color looks good on you.
There we go. All
Yeah,
right.
you finally got some style over there.
Finally. I needed Matt McNeil to leave. But again, folks, if you're not watching on the YouTube, you're not seeing the fact that I had the little basket over here with Matt McNeil's goodies, and he left the scarf behind.
It looks good on you. It does.
And I got to say, Elliot, you look pretty good, in the bar. What planet were we on? Tatooine?
That was Tatooine. I was filling in for
Naboo.
No, not Naboo.
Naboo.
Right.
All right, well, Miss Linda Carter, let's get through this. Miss Linda Carter says, good morning, Derek. Have a blessed day and keep the faith. Soto family says, yep, please do. I will try to find more information for Jeremiah. Is he eating his breakfast? What's he having? Mustard on chocolate donuts? You weirdo, but we still love you. Mary Kay says, good morning to Derek. And Downtown Jose says, good morning from him and Sidekick Susan. So those are our morning shout outs for Tuesday, Blues Day, December 9th. Get your coffee going. If you got to leave a little early to be safe.
And if you missed it in the 6 o'clock hour, this was the morning jam that Susie C came in.
Toast and jam. I'm toasting to everybody being safe. And we're talking lyrics today. We're talking lyrics today. And the first, right here, listen.
Like open doors, leading you down into my core, where I become so numb. Without a soul, my spirit sleeping somewhere cold until you find me there.
I whip my hair back and forth.
Home. Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from.
All right, enough. That's enough of that. No, we're not doing that.
Okay, Jeremiah's eating his cookie crisp.
We're not
He's
doing
eating his cookie crisp. Good job, Jeremiah.
And I'll be posting that video with the lyrics on the WRMN Facebook page.
Yeah, and we went through a couple that I brought up earlier. Fiona Apple, Criminal, Heaven help me for the way I am. Save me from these evil deeds before I get them done. I know tomorrow brings the consequence at hand, but I keep living this day like the next will never come. And then there's always Alanis Morissette, which is a good one.
Do not do. You ought to know.
It is You Ought to Know.
Kids are going to be asking, what?
No, this isn't bad. This
what
isn't.
did they do in the theater? What happened
No,
in the
that's
theater?
not that part of the lyrics. That's not that part of the lyrics. I know better. There's just one little.
That is a fun date.
It is.
Yeah.
Can be a fun date.
I would never know. I would never know.
You would never know?
Never happened.
Really?
I'm not Dave Coulier. All the great stuff happens to Dave Coulier.
Another really great song. I guess I won't read that one because I don't want to make you nervous.
It was about Dave Coulier? I thought it was about Ryan Reynolds.
No,
it's
Dave Coulier.
He even came out. He even said he was listening to the radio one time and he heard the song come on and he goes, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Well, he ought to know.
He ought to know.
Todd, that's a good one. I've got the Jack or Big Balls by AC/DC.
Oh, help me here, caller.
Good morning, Elliot. Good morning, Sue. And good morning, Papa Smurf. How are you guys
Good
doing?
morning, Nando. How are you?
Hey, what the Smurf up with that?
Group hugs. I got a song for Elliot. It's from Onyx. You remember the lyrics that go, engine, number 9.
Oh, yeah.
If my train should fall off the track, pick it up, pick it up.
Pick it up.
That's for you, Elliot, because you're the L train.
I love that song.
And then there's another one. I don't remember that group was, though, but if you put my hand up on your hip.
When I dip, you dip, we dip.
I like that one. And I don't got one for Derek there because I don't know sports songs like that. I just know that Wiz Khalifa has the black and yellow for the Steelers.
Black and yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Lil Wayne does the green and yellow for the Packers, but we don't play that on this station.
No, we don't.
Right?
No.
So, yeah, we skip that. Okay.
No.
That's an FCC violation if we play that on this this station.
Yeah. And I just want to say hi to everybody. Happy Taco Tuesday, Fox River Valley, and you guys always do what you guys do. Great show, but I just thought that would have been a cool lyric, for Elliot, because it's like a specific train song, and then the other one I just remember as a kid because that was one of my favorite clubbing songs. Like you just dancing, and you put your head up on my head.
When you dip, I dip, we dip. Heck yeah! I think it's actually called the dip.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll take some tips with that. But other than that, you guys have a great day.
All right, you too, Nando. Say hi to Sona.
All right, we'll do. Bye-bye.
Bye, honey.
I must be hungry because now all I can think about is eating tacos.
And dip. I want dip. When you dip, I dip, we dip.
I want the tacos.
Tacos too. Yeah, that would be good.
Breakfast taco.
There you go.
Are there any places around here that you could get breakfast tacos? Or?
There should be. You would think. I mean, I'm literally looking across the street at a crepe place that should have breakfast, but they don't. They're not even open, I don't think.
No, they don't open until about 10 or 11.
Then what's the point, if you ask me?
I don't know. Well, they sell gelato.
But do they?
I don't
think
know.
they're a front for some other business that we just don't know about.
No,
Allegedly.
There you go.
Allegedly
there you
a
go.
storefront. Maybe they sell clothes.
Maybe.
We just don't know it.
I don't know.
It's a storefront for, So we're talking lyrics, and this was a good one. We'll go back in the day because do you remember Jim Croce, Time in a Bottle?
If I could say time in a bottle.
So the lyric is...
Why would I listen to this song?
I don't know.
El Paraiso has breakfast tacos.
El Paraiso?
He said, if I had a box just for wishes and dreams that had never come true, the box would be empty except for the memory of how they were answered by you. That's a great lyric. Don't look spunky Cole Medina. I know Sonar is saying we're so many violations that his phone is now a back massager. Keep going, the cat's out of the bag. I don't know what we've said that has been.
It's all the innuendo. And again, I know.
Prove it. We have a lawyer, Jimmy Vaselli. Can you prove?
Hold on. Let me go into the WRMN mailbox right now, the morning show mailbox, and see how many complaints we've gotten.
There's a morning show mailbox now?
Yeah, we got a morning show mailbox now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Holy smack. Jeez.
No, holy Smurf.
Holy Smurf. Man. Goes new message. Oh, goodness.
And they're all saying, I love the music, love the music, love the music.
No.
Yeah, I can't play my favorite lyrics.
No, you came in singing it, and we're like, unless the mics were on, and that's what Sonar's talking about.
Here we go. Look at that. Here I was afraid, and once I was afraid, I was petrified. Just thinking I could never live without you by my side.
Right? Because you'd miss me.
Then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong. And I learned how to get along.
And now
you
you're
see
back.
me, somebody new. I'm not that frail little Puerto Rican who used to co-host with you.
Oh, my gosh.
There you go.
There we go. Hold on. Let me put it.
Not reading that one either. Thank you, Cartman Dan. Not reading that one.
Can't read that, folks. We like having our license.
He's talking about lemonade, right?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay, cool.
Freshly squeezed over ice and shaken.
Maybe with a libation of Tito's or two.
A little smidge of.
Little Tito's and tonic. Tito's and tonic. There's a little hint for you folks, you kids out there. When you order a Tito's, if you order just water, you won't get the upcharge that you'll get on the tonic. So if you don't need fizz with your Tito's, just get Tito's and water, but still ask for the lemon. I say go with the lemon.
Wait, Anthony upcharges for tonic?
Yeah, there's an upcharge. Yes, it's a soda. This counts as soda.
He charges for soda if you were to...
There's an upcharge, yeah.
Oh my God!
I thought it was regular. I thought that was like for soda.
If somebody orders a Jack and Coke, they get it for the same price as a shot. Like you don't charge for soda.
No, they get charged for the soda.
So it's like $8.
Buying a Coke. It's like buying a Coke. Yeah, it's an extra $1. It's not that much.
Yeah,
Don't look at me. I'm not the one who owns a bar.
And you
Okay,
can't
so
and you
let
can't
me
get on
ask
the
you this.
internet there because the state trusts Xfinity to run their billion-dollar games.
I'm so
if you
Anthony,
were to
I gotta
order
have a
Coke,
Yeah.
obviously you would get charged for the Coke.
Coke, yeah.
But if you get like a refill, do you get charged for the refill?
No, I don't charge for refills. In fact,
I don't charge for soda.
I will
at
tell
all.
you one thing: if you come to my bar and you order a Coke or water, whatever, I don't charge. I comp it.
Well,
Because
it's nice of you not to charge for the water.
Because, the water. Well, that's because people who come in the game generally all they want to drink is water.
But you do charge for the ice.
Oh man, don't even get me started on that. That started. Were you there the day that whole thing came up?
I don't think so.
No.
I think you were telling us about it.
Yeah. So, needless to say, there are some people who they look at their tabs with they go, "Wait, you charged me for this?" Well, no, actually, one guy came in and complained about getting charged for things. I'm like, guys, I'm sorry.
Because he got it on the rocks.
Yeah.
That's different. There's an upcharge for on the rocks. And so it should say,
It says
because
yeah.
people think, oh, I got charged for the ice. No, because you got a heavier pour. It was on the rocks.
Wait, I thought it was an upcharge if you got it neat.
No, you don't get an upcharge if it's neat.
So why do you get a charge on the rocks? Because there's ice in there?
There's ice in there. You get a little. Yeah, you tend to get a little more when you get the ice.
Oh.
If I give it to you neat, you'll
See, one bartender at a place that I used to go to, they said that because I got it neat, and you get a little bit more in there. Like, huh?
I mean, if he's giving you more, if he's giving you a better pour, I mean, because there's a single and a double. I'm sorry, folks, we're getting into bartender talk here, which
I know. What's his name's going to jump on
it
and
tends to
complain?
drive people nuts when we do bartender
Not
talk.
John
there.
F. Who's the other guy who jumps on once in a while and complains?
They're doing bartender talk again. Sorry about that. I know, and it's even mind numbing to me sometimes too. It's like, again, I've just got to say again. I'm just going to say this again. My brothers in Christ, please, for the love of the baby Jesus, stop spitting your nicotine thingies into the urinal.
Hey, you know why?
Because
the hands that clean and pick out those things you put in the urinal are also the ones that make your drinks.
Yeah. So,
are they washed? Are they clean? You want to take that chance? Quit putting your stuff in the urinal.
Okay, my hands are. I put on gloves.
Wow.
Don't tell anybody that.
I was wondering where the extra flavor was coming from.
Yeah, really, but it's disgusting, guys. Just be human beings. Just don't do that. There's if you go to my bar, there's literally a garbage can right behind you that you can spit your stuff into. Literally right there. But they go, I don't know. I know they're like looking down. They're contemplating their life's choices as they're relieving themselves.
Well, it looks really big compared to the little Zin pouch
Yeah, the little
on the
Zin-
guys. So they're like, oh, look how big it looks.
Yeah, there he goes.
The urinal looks big.
Yeah, anywho.
Glad you qualified on that one.
Thank you. It's a Blues Day Tuesday, and we've been talking about, besides me complaining about bar stuff and people complaining about upcharges, we've been talking about the lyrics that you like from the song, from your songs, your favorite songs. We did post the lyrics and the video to Susie C's Toast and Jam. If you want to see it, it was Evanescence, Bring Me to Life. And not only do we have the album cover there, but I also put a link to the video with the lyrics there under that post, which is just an example of all the things, all the extra content you can get by checking out our Facebook page. That's facebook.com/WRMN radio.
Hey, Elliot, just out of curiosity, what song is this? Because I'm just thinking like, wow, this is, okay, you got like a couple glasses of wine, you got the fire going.
I'm doing neat. I'm doing whiskey neat to this.
Okay, well,
this is actually, it's called the Dirty Blues from the Relaxing Blues Music YouTube channel.
I have a sign for you. My friend Sasha's, they clean beer lines. There's a sign in one of the accounts that says, do pee in the urinal. Do not spit your Zin in the urinal. The trash can is right there. So apparently it's not only a Tryst thing.
And I'm sure it happens everywhere.
So there, make a sign.
Anyway.
I'm telling you.
And
make it say, the hands that clean out the urinal, make your drink.
And folks, this is what I listen to when I'm cleaning the urinal. I got the blues.
I got the
Zin in the urinal cleaning blues. But yeah. At 8 o'clock, we are going to have Derek Shuman of the Chicago White Sox is going to be in studio to talk to us about his new organization. Are
you ready for the baseball pants there, Susie C?
Athletes.
I am, but we're talking more about his
foundation. Athletes Headquarters Foundation. And the MLB draft lotteries today. The White Sox have a shot at getting the number 1 pick in the draft. And
if not the number 2.
Or the number 2. I'm going to ask him about if he follows football and what he thinks about the CFP. I know you were talking about it, the College Football Playoff Committee.
Nope.
You weren't?
No, I will be going wholeheartedly in on it today, though.
Okay.
How about Notre Dame?
Oh, yeah. I
I
cannot wait to rail on Notre Dame.
Okay, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we'll be back after this break. Stick around.
I've got crumbs.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Alan Walters, reporting the Elgin news from December 9th, 1925. Loafers given ultimatum by City Marshal. Idleness as a breeder of crime was again clearly emphasized yesterday in the capture of 5 youthful bandits, 4 of whom admitted they had not been employed for a space of several months and had confined their activities to loafing in pool rooms and soft drink parlors. This fact has aroused City Marshal Frank J. Ramsey to the extent that he will seek to run every known loafer and idler out of the city at once. If loafing causes youths to hatch up burglaries and holdups, it's high time that persons without viable means of support be removed from the city, he said this morning. It's therefore likely that police will be instructed to check up on all pool rooms and the soft drink parlors in ridding the city of such undesirables. In other news, work on the new $125,000 addition to Sherman Hospital will be started tomorrow morning by the Illinois Hydraulic Stone and Construction Company. The contract for the foundation and all mason and brick work has not been signed, but the company and architect George H. Morris have agreed on the price, and the work of excavation will be started tomorrow morning. The addition will be constructed entirely of concrete stone with a brick veneer finish. The outside will be made to match the finish of the old building as near as possible.
Elgin 100 Years Ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 Years Ago at www.elginhistory.org.
At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they know life gets busy. That's why they're here 24/7 to keep your car looking spotless, fast, and easy. Their advanced brush-free wash technology delivers a sparkling clean without a single scratch, because they treat your car like it's their own. Here's the best part. Right now, you can get a free car wash just for joining their text club. It's simple. Just text BRITT to 30400, and your first wash is on them. Britain's Touchless Car Wash has 2 convenient locations, 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin and 555 Willow in West Dundee. They're proud to keep your car clean while giving back to our community. Text BRITT to 30400. That's BRITT to 30400. Now for your free car wash, and see why Britain's Touchless Car Wash is the fast, gentle, and reliable choice.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade. Today, cloudy with a high near 34. A decent chance of rain after 5 p.m. Tonight, rain before 3 a.m., then a chance of rain and snow showers. Cloudy with a low around 29, temperatures rising to around 34 overnight. Currently, it is 22 degrees with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, so share the season with a peppermint mocha. Starbucks signature espresso, velvety mocha, and cool peppermint notes, topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Find what you love and love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
With with the lowest prices for over 30 years. Find what you love only at Total Wine & More. Drink responsibly, B21.
Live from the talk of the town, it's the WRMN Morning Show. Buckle up, Fox River Valley. It's gonna be a ride.
And we're back. This is the WRMN Morning Show with your host, Susie C.
Good morning.
I'm the L Train, Elliot Serrano. We are joined by the host of Big Top Sports, Derek Geyer.
Howdy, everyone.
And Derek's in studio this morning, getting used to the morning show rhythm again. It's been a while since we've had you in studio.
The rhythm method.
Senor.
Yeah, there's a bit to it. There's, you kind of gotta. I mean, even over a weekend, I come in on a Monday and I need to get my bearings back under me.
We have a flow. We get in our flow state, as the kids say now.
Flow state. Do you get your flow
Jeremiah,
state?
are we in our flow state?
We in our flow state.
Yeah, gotta get in our flow state.
Anyway, now I'm waiting for
Northwest West and Wesley
Jr. to come by.
Yeah.
But while we're waiting,
I have a feeling these are our guests sitting out there.
Are they? Is it?
Could be.
It could be. And if it is, we will not keep them waiting. I do know we do have, it is time for the No Nickname John Bad Joke of the Day. Now, for those of you who are noobs to this particular segment, that is noobs. That is when our own Susie C reads a joke that is provided by No Nickname John, our good friend John Guiney. And it is admittedly a bad joke, or I call it a dad joke. And it's the kind of joke that will make you groan. It'll make you roll your eyes. And what I say is, this is your barometer for rating the jokes and the delivery. If the joke makes you roll your eyes, if it makes you groan, if it makes you go, oh my God, oh come on, then you rate that higher. From 1 to 10, you give it a higher rating. Now, if Susie C's delivery actually makes you snicker, makes you giggle, makes you snort, makes you
snort,
makes you laugh on the inside, where it counts, then you rank her delivery from 1 to 10. The better the delivery, the higher the score. All right, let's hit it. We workshopped it on the break. I think you've got this one.
We are in the comedy hut, the giggle hut inside the comedy dojo with my comedic sensei. I'm gonna tickle the comedic balls.
Okay, see, what we need to do is I need
my music.
I know.
Talking about the jingle balls on the Christmas tree.
I know. We need to go
reach out.
What we're going to do is we're going to go back to that segment. We need to do that segment on innuendo again and
is that with the kung fu fighting thing?
That was.
I'm like doing, what's that where you go slow and you...
All right, here's what I want you to do.
Wait, there they are. I'm sorry, Northwest West and Wesley Jr., get to school, boy.
Let's send him on his way.
Learn something good today so you're better tomorrow.
And make sure you tell your teacher this.
That's a 1.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
That's a 2.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
That's a 3.
And again for your mom.
No.
Shut your mouth, you
for his mom.
For the lunch lady.
Oh, right. Okay, I'm sorry.
All right. Now let's recenter ourselves.
We're recentering.
Here. Let's recenter
I'm breathing in.
We're tickling.
We're tickling.
We're
caressing.
The orbs of comedy in the universe.
The orbs. Hey, what is that called? Tai Chi. I'm going to Tai Chi my way into this joke. I'm going to tickle the orbs of comedy.
And then remember to inhale, find the comedy without, and then find it within.
Center your being.
Center your chakra.
They're centered already.
Your chi.
All right, I am ready. I'm ready to throw this one down. All right, John. You know, we appreciate you every day. I'd give this one my best. He says, good morning, first shifters. It's National Pastry Day. French pastry bakers are scary. They give me the crepes.
Well, it's better than the harpes.
Innuendo. So there it is. The no nickname John.
What does that mean?
Oh my gosh.
The gift that keeps on giving.
So I started out with 353 tens this morning.
Were you
And good
padding
morning,
your stats?
Brendan. No.
No, she's been doing really well.
No, I got a couple of 21s. I got a couple of 20s.
And we're talking about the jokes, not her dates.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
No, we had dates last Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, George, I love this, and I need more hugs from you. He says there are 525,600 minutes in a year. How hard would it be to dedicate one of those minutes per day to being nice to someone who needs a kind word or a small token of appreciation? Yes, sir. And hugs. Hugs.
And sounds like socialism to me.
And everyone listening on these WRMN airwaves has done just that.
Done just that. All right, caller, welcome to the phone line to the WRMN morning show.
That gave me a 10.
What did you think of Susie C's bad joke of the day?
Hi, Daily Dose of David.
What did you think of the joke?
The delivery was 10. The
Thank
joke
you,
was
David.
0.
What? The joke was
because the worse the joke, the better the score.
Yeah,
that's right.
the badder the joke, the higher the score is what I'm saying.
Gave me
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's my zero brain power can't understand the pun or something. So, but what was the question of the day?
What are some, and you're a music guy, what are some of the best song lyrics?
As I've said before, John Mellencamp's "Your Life Is Now." It's about doing our best we can and being a decent person and making positive changes, which we all try to do, but we could try a lot harder. And The Road Not Taken by Bruce Hornsby and the Range.
Those are good. Those are good songs. Yeah, those are good songs.
Yeah. And then On the Road Again from Bob Seger, it really tells how hard and unglamorous many or most times the road is for, whoever, especially musicians and, traveling stage actors. It's not all wine and roses.
Here I go on the road again. There I am.
You gotta be a special type of person to do that.
Yeah, no.
I go.
When you really listen to that song, you think about. There's that whole song about how people are giving him funny looks when he walks into a bar. Mm-hmm. You're freaking Bob Seger, man. Oh no! Back then, when he was there, he was like people gave him funny looks because he was a young kid, had long hair, looked like one of them hippies. Damn hippies!
Damn hippies!
Them damn hippies coming here. Oh, wait, that's Bob Seger.
Smoking that devil's lettuce.
Devil's lettuce.
Creating a ruckus. Hanging out in them pool halls and them soda bars.
Them hobos. He's probably a hobo. He's a hobo causing
man.
Yeah, there we go. All right, David. Thanks for chiming in.
Yeah, have a good day.
You too, be
buddy.
safe getting to work, man.
That is something.
All right, so I got me some 10s, baby. Come on, let me screen
Well, that's
pop
good
back
because
up.
you're flanked by a couple of 7s.
Dude, I am a solid 6.
So I got. Oh, stop it.
Hey, I was trying to boost a.
I know, but no. The moment I took the scarf off and I put it back,
you lost your riz.
You went from an 8.5 to a.
You lost your riz.
I'm there.
So Todd gave me a 10. Eddie Saunders gave me a 10. John Guiney gave me a 10. Karen gave me a 10. Brendan gave me a 10. Hector gave me a 10.
People love that
Pam
joke.
gave me a 10. So
no, that was a good delivery.
Thank you. I tried. This is why we workshop.
I thought it might have been due to the cherry on top.
Dude, again, the FCC is listening right now because of things I say. I can't have you lead me into that territory.
What, the harpes?
Brendan's favorite song is "I'm Leaving on a Jet Plane." I'm just going to keep going.
I love John Denver.
Chris Ledoux, this old hat, Todd says.
That's a good one.
Agree.
That's a good one.
Let's see what else I found on the interweb and knowing. So I didn't sing. Okay.
Hey, you're crazy witch, but you.
And no, just.
I didn't hear that.
Really? Stop. You're going to get us in trouble. We behave just a little bit. This is morning. This isn't Big Top Sports at night.
Everyone loves Big Top Sports.
I like Big Top Sports.
So wait, real quick.
I wish I got the crowd that you guys get for the morning show.
What you need to do is first, real quick, to get everyone caught up this morning, we just did the bad joke of the day. Susie C's going through her ratings. Another excellent execution of the joke.
Thank you.
Thank you, John Guiney, for another truly atrocious joke. It was tremendously bad. So thank you.
But
for
we
that.
love it. It makes it good.
Yes.
I love a challenge.
The question of the day is, what are some of the best lyrics in a song? We've been chiming in. You folks have been chiming in all morning, telling us about the song lyrics that you love the most. We appreciate you giving us that. You can always text into us at 505-926-1410. That's 505-926-1410. The studio phone line, 847-931-1410. If you want to call, I'll let you know that at 8 o'clock we're looking to have Derek Shulman of the Chicago White Sox is going to be in studio to talk about his organization, Athletes Headquarters Foundation. And then we will also have the phone lines open then to take calls about not only his organization, but about the Chicago White Sox. The MLB draft lottery is today. The White Sox have the shot at the number 1 draft pick. And I know off air, Derek and I were talking about the College Football Playoff Committee. I want to see if there are opinions about that. So that should have everyone caught up. By the way, our WRMN Morning Show weather report, we are currently sitting at 24 degrees with a real feel of 18.
Mine says 25. I'm going with mine.
It is chilly. I don't know. What do you have AccuWeather or weather.com?
I don't know. It's just something at the bottom that gives me it, but it's always a little warmer than what you say, so I like looking at mine.
I think we have two different programs here. I'm using the AccuWeather, and then we might have weather.com. In any case, tonight we're looking at a snow squall toward dawn. Gusty winds can blow around unsecured objects and decorations in the evening. That's happened to me.
40-mile-an-hour gust, baby, and snow drifts.
Any heavier snow shower could make roads slippery late. Tonight, we've got a low of 31. Then temperatures will be dropping tomorrow. 36 is going to be the high, low of 11. Then temperatures drop going into the weekend. High of 21 on Thursday, low of 16. High of 26 on Friday, low of 1. And then Saturday, high of 4.
Back into your parking spots in case your car doesn't start. Make it easier for someone to jump your car.
And then it's going to be the lows over the weekend are going to be in the sub-zeros, -6 on Saturday and a -5 on Sunday. So
yeah, if you got to travel, put some extra stuff in your car, blankets, whatever.
Yeah.
Be safe. Fill your windshield wiper fluid. Fill your windshield wiper
I'm showing
fluid.
you right here what I'm reading.
And your blinker fluid.
That's AccuWeather.
Right? Did you guys fill your blinker
absolutely
fluid?
Awesome for the Bears game against the Cleveland Browns.
That's going to be
Sunday.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Browns, I remember when the Browns were winning, they started doing the Bears bark, boo, woo, woo, the dog pound and all that, which the 85 Bears did first. And then the Browns come along and take it.
It's all right, Elliot.
I was a little bit annoyed by that.
It's all right.
Hey, have you watched the documentary about the Super Bowl Shuffle yet? The one on HBO?
No.
I hear there's nothing really new that they talk about.
Well, there's not a lot that could be new. It was from 1985.
Well, everything old is new again.
Cassette tapes are coming back.
They are.
I know.
They are.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
When I said it, I meant it. It wasn't like I was faking it.
And you know what else is coming back? The show sponsor read, which is
probably a good idea.
Yeah, jmvchicagolaw.com is how you can reach the good folks of Vaselli Law. Vaselli Law, specializing in municipal real estate and corporate law. Visit their website. Yes, jmvchicagolaw.com. to learn about the team, their services, and even get in contact with them. Or you can call 630-931-8225. Again, that's 630-931-8225 to meet the good folks of Vasselli Law, who are advising governments, defending communities, and are proud sponsors of the WRMN Morning Show. I seriously want them to install a cough button in here.
Well,
somewhere.
and if you,
Yeah.
I leaned back.
I
and
heard
cleared
the
my
whole
throat.
thing in my earphones. I'm just dying here. Anyway, you
And
were gonna
listen,
say?
if you missed it last week, since Elliot drives past bars and now does some work for Jimmy Vasselli, he essentially is an attorney. He is essentially
I've passed the
of
bar
counsel.
Twice.
You've drive past him.
I've passed the bar twice.
Yeah.
I've gone bars
Past
twice.
him, yeah.
Two different bars even.
Two different
bars.
So he essentially is of counsel.
I'm of
And
counsel.
last week he wrote himself into the Vasselli Law while Jimmy was here.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy loved it.
I'm the rookie barrister. I'm
That's
a rookie
right.
barrister
Yes.
for Vasselli Law.
Yeah.
Technically, I am a paralegal.
So
I'm a
what does
paralegal.
okay.
I'm a paralegal. If you work for a law firm, but you're not actually practicing law, you are a paralegal.
But you still need to go to school for that and get a degree, don't you?
Well, you could like to be.
You're Elliot. You don't have to.
You could. You could. Like if you wanted to be really good at it, you should.
Otherwise, you know.
But otherwise, if you just want the title and the boss of the law firm says, yeah, sure, we'll call you that, then there you go. Boom, right there. New thing on my resume.
There we go.
Sweet. and how does Jimmy like his coffee?
He doesn't. I've yet
drink
to make him
coffee, I don't
coffee. He doesn't drink coffee. Yeah.
Okay, Monster, Red Bull.
I don't think so. I think he's too healthy
No,
for that.
He because he's a very buff individual. Scared the hell out of me the first time that I saw him. I didn't realize how big the dude
guy.
is.
Yeah. He's a big dude.
And I mean, so what kind of protein powder does he take?
I'm going to tell you right now. Now, that is one thing. You know what? You really want to get in good with Jimmy Vasselli? You want to get to know him? Study up on your Game of Thrones. Because he will quote Game of Thrones to you. And if you don't catch it, he's like, really? You don't know that? I'm like, oh, no, I got to get it. Luckily for me, I know my Game of Thrones. We were working on a press release, and he said, oh, it's like this part from, the pink letter. Was it the
Red Wedding?
No, not the Red Wedding. I know the Red Wedding. The pink letter was the decoration. I was like, yeah. He was like, Game of Thrones, man. Game of Thrones. Right? Oh, that's right. Oh, man. And yeah, he called me out on Game of Thrones. He caught me, the nerd, the resident geek of the station. He got me.
Cut me some slack, Jack.
There we go. Yes, please cut me some slack
Cut me some slack, Jack.
when it comes to Game of Thrones.
So
Meanwhile,
Get on the wall, Paul.
Meanwhile, we are talking about the cue of the day, which are song lyrics. I've got one more that's pretty good.
No,
Since
we
I
were
didn't,
talking about Jimmy Vasselli and how good he is as
we're
an
gonna
attorney.
get this done because then we're gonna have our guests in. I feel like the mom here. I feel like stop it, behave. We have a thing.
you two
we have
boys
to
quiet
follow.
down.
Hey,
We
Elliot,
have
Elliot, when was the last time you used the mute button?
Oh man, it's
this
been a
morning.
while.
No, you muted me
Did I?
this morning.
Did I? No, that was by
I don't think
accident.
so.
Yesterday.
I
No, you
was-
did mute me yesterday.
It was yesterday.
But did you tell her to be quiet?
No, that one I don't do. That doesn't work for me. That one doesn't work for me.
Be quiet, woman. I'm talking here.
Can I tell you something? I tried it. Hold on. I tried it once. You know what's hilarious? I tried it. The look I got caused. Yeah, it was like my soul shriveled up a little bit afterwards. When okay, that doesn't work for me.
Oh my goodness.
That's not working for me.
Hey, and that was when I was kind of like pinch hitting for you.
Yeah, you were. That was interesting. I guess again, it works for some guys, not for others. All right,
telling you.
here we go.
Downtown Jose, that's a good one. There's a tear in my beer. But this one is Joni Mitchell. Sorry. Joni Mitchell. I'm dying here.
And this one here.
I didn't know because I didn't hit my inhaler. It's I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions. I recall I really don't know life at all.
They don't write songs like that anymore.
Oh, wait. I know one that just popped in my head. Yeah. I did it for the nookie. The nookie. I did it. So you can take this cookie and stick it.
Yeah. No, we're not going to go there.
In my mouth.
In your mouth. That's that.
Inhaler.
Mommy, what does nookie mean? I don't know what that word means. Oh, we seriously need to get our act together and be professional by the time our guest gets in.
That's what I'm saying.
We've got 10 minutes.
No, we don't.
No?
Wait, hold on. Wait, what's going on here? What did I
don't
do?
know. Hit the wrong button.
Hello, caller.
Oh, God bless America.
Did you just hang up on somebody?
I accidentally lost them. Sorry, caller. Please call back.
And call back before 8, because if it's a sidekick, we're not going to be able to take your call after 8 o'clock.
Hurry up. You got about 2.5 minutes.
2 minutes.
Well, she's probably not listening unless they have the YouTube on. But otherwise, yeah, once it gets 8 o'clock, because we have guests coming on at 8, Chica.
7:50. I'm sorry. 7:50, 7:50. That's when we go
Elliot,
on break.
look across the street. Elliot, look.
She's avoiding it.
Is that her?
Yeah.
Is that the beautiful blonde?
That's the cute blonde. She's avoiding the street. She's avoiding.
You think it's her?
I think it is.
I don't know.
She crossed the other side of the street.
Hey, you want me to go outside and ask her if she's cute?
No, she's cute.
Oh, okay.
Does she have a butt with a monkey the size of King Kong?
A donkey with a monkey.
The size of a butt the size of a donkey with a monkey King
I'm
Kong.
almost kind of feeling a little bit offended because here I am, I'm bringing my lyrics to it, but that's okay?
Mom said
that's
so.
okay?
That's what mom's saying that.
Mom, you be a little whack.
Oh, God, I've got two mothers now. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Good morning, Bob.
You guys cut me off before.
Sorry, Bob. I was having problems with the phone
Elliot's
line.
first day with a new phone.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, songs. My goodness, memories. Two of them from way back. Can't Help Loving You, and They Tell Us We're Too Young.
Oh, those are both
good ones.
good.
Yes, I know that one. I know those.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be listening.
All
right,
righty.
buddy. Thanks for calling in, buddy.
Stay warm and stay safe, Bob.
Take care, there's.
Bye, honey.
Good morning. This is the WRMN Morning Show.
Morning, caller. Who this?
Good morning. It's beloved Becky.
Hello, beloved Becky. How are you, hon?
I'm doing good. I got some cards for you guys. Jose or Sue will probably bring them down.
All right. Well, we appreciate that. So, do you have any good song lyrics for we're talking about song lyrics. Did you put us on YouTube so you could see us?
Not yet. I tried to, but YouTube's telling me a different message. So.
All right. Well, we're talking about song lyrics today. Got any good ones?
Oh, man. Hotel California, I can't even think of it now.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, one smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. That's the DJ bathroom break song.
Here we
go. There we go. Yeah, that's
like
a good song.
Poetic.
That's a good song.
Any other ones?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
That's appropriate.
There you go.
That one's appropriate.
There you go.
Had a very shiny gun, and if you ever saw it, you would turn around and run.
I thought you were going to say that he had a nose, and it was because he, drank too much, and so
Could be hit the whiskey.
Hit the whiskey.
Well, beloved, thank you, girl. Thanks for calling in.
Sure.
All right, and have Jose help you get the YouTube on when you see Jose.
That's what I was thinking too.
All right, because I know he could help you out.
Yeah.
All right, you have a good day. Stay warm and safe.
You too.
All right, bye, honey.
All right, we have time for one more.
Yeah, we do.
Morning caller.
Morning caller, who dis?
Morning, Elliot.
Hi, sidekick. How are you?
I'm doing really good, man, Jose. I have a lot of them. One of them is "We Will Never Ever Get Back Together" by Taylor Swift.
Oh, there we go.
Because all my exes, I would never get back together with any of them.
Okay, that's probably a good thing. They're an ex for a reason.
Yeah, like this one's for the girl. Hi, Martina.
Martina. Yes, I know that song very well.
30 seconds.
Well, Comfort Angel, that's a sad song. Always makes me cry all the time, so I understand what that little girl's going through. I don't know if you heard that one.
I think so.
All right, Sidekick, thanks for calling in. Give us our shout out. Give.
Love you downtown, Jose.
Have
Good
downtown.
morning, guys. What's up, Derek?
Hey, Jose.
Hey, Jose.
Will you help Becky with her YouTube on her phone?
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
Buddy. Have a good one.
Love you downtown, Jose. I'm Sidekick.
WRMN.
If your idea of therapy involves a fishing rod, a tree stand, or a campfire, then you need American Outdoors Radio. Host John Cruz speaks your language, whether it's about the best lures, tracking game, or that one buddy who always forgets to bring the beer. John's got the tips to sharpen your aim, the hacks to pack lighter, and the stories to keep you entertained. Again, that's American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz. Saturdays at 7 a.m. on WRMN 1410. Or stream it at WRMN1410.com. Get ready to outfish, outhunt, and outcamp 'em all on American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410. Elgin time, 8 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Hot Hands. A historic house in downtown Plainfield will be transformed into a bed and breakfast style property for guests of sanctuary events. The village board unanimously approved the special use permit for the 1841 manor at 24044 West Main Street. Rentals will be limited to parties attending events at sanctuary with one group of up to 10 guests allowed at a time. The first floor will feature a king bedroom and bathroom, while the second floor will have 4 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Staff will include a property manager, housekeeping, and a guest experience coordinator. Owners say the manor will complement their event venue and hope to pursue landmark designation in the future. Batavia city officials have opened a temporary warming center at the police station of North Island Avenue in response to the extreme cold advisory. The center, open until noon, is available to elderly residents, families with young children, and others at higher risk from freezing temperatures. Officials caution that the center does not offer sleeping, hygiene, or food storage facilities. Visitors should also check in via the vestibule phone. Residents are also being urged to exercise caution outdoors, especially those with health conditions or mobility challenges, as dangerously cold weather continues across the area. Starting January 1st, hundreds of new Illinois laws will take effect, many impacting health and wellness. Insurance companies will now be required to cover brand name drugs when generics are unavailable, menopause health visits, infertility treatments, colonoscopies, and advanced breast imaging. Elgin will hold its second public meeting on the Accessible Streets and Sidewalks Plan Thursday, December 11th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. at the center of Elgin, 100 Symphony Way. Residents can review proposed projects, provide feedback on priority routes, and help shape the city's plan to improve accessibility. A survey is also open through Christmas online. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Kohl's Customer Appreciation Event is here, right in time for the gift exchange. Even though everyone pretends gifting isn't a competition, it kinda is. At Kohl's, save on gifts everyone will fight over. From sweaters and flannels to air fryers, toaster ovens, and more. Because deep down, the gift exchange isn't just about giving. It's also about winning. Shop Kohl's and save on top gifts now. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offers end December 14th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment? That's a lie. Most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshare is worth and to cancel it, call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free exit info guide. 800-885-3333. That's 800-885-3333.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Alan Walters, reporting the Elgin news from December 9th, 1920. The fact has aroused City Marshal Frank J. Ramsey to the extent that he will seek to run every known loafer and idler out of the city at once. If loafing causes youths to hatch up burglaries and holdups, it's high time that persons without viable means of support be removed from the city, he said this morning. It's therefore likely that police will be instructed to check up on all pool rooms and the soft drink parlors in
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade. Today, cloudy with a high near 34. A decent chance of rain after 5 p.m. Tonight, rain before 3 a.m., then a chance of rain and snow showers. Cloudy with a low around 29, temperatures rising to around 34 overnight. Currently, it is 22 degrees with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, so share the season with a peppermint mocha. Starbucks signature espresso, velvety mocha, and cool peppermint notes, topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Find what you love and love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, find what you love only at Total Wine and More. Drink responsibly. B20.
Kids today live in a world full of social pressure, bullying, and substance abuse. LEAD has a solution. LEAD connects law enforcement agencies with schools to deliver tested, proven, and effective anti-drugs and violence training to kids. Learn more about LEAD, Law Enforcement Against Drugs and Violence, and our work to create safer, healthier communities at leadrugs.org or on social media at We Are LEAD. Sponsored by LEAD, Inc.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
I'll trust water bottles and a flashlight to save the day, but I'll be proved wrong.
With a tornado approaching, I'll realize that I lack a wheelchair-accessible shelter.
When the floodwaters rise, I'll be up in the attic with 20 cans of beans. It's a recipe for disaster.
let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Broadcasting across the Fox River Valley on WRMN 1410 AM. This is your reminder. Morning radio is supposed to be fun. Things are about to get loud, weird, and totally WRMN. Clear your morning. This show's got plans for you. It's the WRMN Morning Show, where every day starts with a laugh. Unpredictable, unforgettable, and unapologetically local. Strap in, Fox River Valley. The show starts now.
And welcome back, everyone, to the WRMN Morning Show. We are in our shifting position right now here in studio because we have got a studio full of guests. And I'm going to reveal this right now on the camera. Well, no, if you were watching on the YouTube, you saw everybody come in and sit down. And now we are in our places. I am very excited because for those, if you're not aware, WRMN is the official home of the Chicago White Sox here in the Fox River Valley. And we've got White Sox hitting instructor Derek Schoeman in studio, accompanied by Megan Biebel, who they both are the founders of the Athletes Headquarters Foundation, which is founded by Derek and Megan. The philanthropic journey began during their time at Glenbrook South High School in Glenview, Illinois. The foundation is built on the belief that every child deserves the opportunity to live a healthy and active life, regardless of economic background. Derek and Megan were inspired to address the disparity between youth who had an ample access to extracurricular and fitness programs and those who could not afford them. I've done a lot of work with at-risk youth in my life and in my career. This is a tremendous thing. I feel very strongly about giving youth opportunities. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for doing this. And I'd love to learn more about what the Athletes Headquarters Foundation does. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go.
Turn up the mics.
Yeah, turn up the mics.
Be professional here.
I had the mic to myself. Now I got to share.
All good. Well, thank you guys for having us. Very excited to be here and be able to talk about some of the things we got going on with the foundation. And This was a kind of like heavy on our heart for a period of time over recent years, and knew that we wanted to be able to provide resources to underprivileged and underserved kids, families, and programs. And fortunately, I had Megan in my corner that has some experience with this previously, and as well as her mother, Tanya, who's been just an amazing help for this process and getting this thing kind of off the ground and going. So,
is she watching?
She is.
Sure
Good morning, Tanya.
Good morning,
Hi,
Tanya.
Mom.
Yeah. So, being in baseball, in professional baseball, the last 14 years, just you have a platform, you have a real opportunity, just through exposure to high-level athletes and personnel and leadership. Just trying to kind of pair that with this foundation and opportunity to serve, right? So we want kids to not miss on opportunities, but be able to utilize the resources that actually are available out there to keep them in the game. Megan, I don't know if there's anything you want to touch on as far as the foundation.
Absolutely. We want to help kids stay active. It has so many benefits, keeps them out of trouble. It gives them purpose, and we just want to help as many kids as possible.
Get them
stay
off the
active.
screens. Yeah.
Absolutely.
About how many kids are you having working through the program right now?
Working through Athletes Headquarters Foundation?
Yeah.
Great question. So we actually have our first event coming up. It's a benefit hitting clinic the 20th, Saturday, at Athletes HQ in Elgin, which is an indoor baseball and softball training facility that I co-own with my best friend Jordan Dean, that we started in 2018. So Athletes HQ Elgin off of Randall Road is going to be hosting this benefit hitting clinic, and it's highlighting Jacob Marcy, who was an MLB all-rookie player last year. He's center fielder for the Miami Marlins, so he's coming down to kind of headline that, in addition to Marius Alexa, who was the mental performance coach for the Miami Marlins. I was with the Marlins last year as the assistant hitting coach before taking the hitting coach job with the White Sox. But super gracious to have those two guys that want to get involved and donate some time. So as far as like how many kids are running through the program, this is our first benefit. Wanted to make it super accessible for them. All the proceeds are going to be going to the foundation. It's acting as a fundraiser right now. We are strictly just volunteer as far as Megan and I as the co-founders. But again, like Susie said, like Meg said, like just opportunities to stay active and stay in the game. So this is going to be our first event.
So the event is December 20th.
December 20th.
What time does it start?
2 sessions. The first session is 9U through 13U, and that's 10 to noon.
Okay.
And then the second session, we'll have an hour break. The second session will be 14 through 18U, and that'll be 1 to 3.
Okay. And how do kids get signed up? How do they...
Great question. Megan, you want to go ahead and take the lead on that?
Sure. So you can visit us on Instagram at Athletes HQ Foundation. And we also, as you can see here, we have our website. So you can go directly to our website.
And what's the website?
Sure. ahqfoundation.org.
Okay.
It's special features. Don't miss your chance to learn about our VIP special instructors who will share their expertise and techniques to help you elevate your game. Participation does require a $125 donation, but all proceeds go to benefit youth through the Athletes Headquarters Foundation. Okay, so like if I...
Just out of curiosity, what are some of the things that are going to be taking place during the clinic?
Yeah, great question. So we want to do something a little bit different than a typical hitting clinic, right? Where you might be teaching it would be more like mechanical based and kind of adhering to like a singular like hitting philosophy or methodology. Like what we want to do is kind of provide them with an opportunity to see like a day in the life of Major League Baseball. So how do Major League Baseball players prepare for first pitch, right? There's so much that goes into getting ready for first pitch. To get it for players to get themselves like mentally and physically prepared. So that's the route we're taking, is like, how do we give them kind of a condensed version of like what a daily schedule looks like in Major League Baseball. And I think that having Marius as the former, mental performance coach with the Marlins, his role in helping guys get mentally prepared, and then Jacob Marcy as a player, an all rookie player in the big leagues last year, just being able to speak to like how he prepares physically, just kind of giving them an inside look as to what that looks like as far as just like their movement prep, starting as soon as they, get into the door and get into their gear, and then an advanced meeting. So preparing like a scouting report meeting for that night's pitcher. And then just kind of like working through the day, like earlier in the day, their cage routine is way more talking, way more under the hood type stuff. And then like as you get closer, it's more game prep, less talking, more preparing for what you're going to see that night. So just again, like how do we differentiate from like a standard hitting clinic that maybe Athletes HQ, my other business, would run, and give them an inside look into like what's happening in Major League Baseball on any given day.
So when a kid shows up, they're going to come to this event. What do they need to bring with them?
Themselves and their equipment. If they don't have equipment, Rawlings is going to be there doing a demo
That's where
day.
I was going to go.
Yep. And we have a bunch of bats that are there that were just, left over, and if need be, kids can use them by all means. But Rawlings is going to be there. Colin, he's our local rep who's fantastic. He's going to be doing his demo day. So he will have stuff for use during that time, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. And so this is your first event. Do you have other events planned? Or is this this is your flagship? We're going to see what happens?
Yeah, we have a second event planned. February 8th, we're going to have a Super Bowl event, Super Bowl Bash at Wintrust Stadium in Schaumburg. Schaumburg Boomers, Mike Larson, and crew have
Schaumburg Boomers.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. TC Popcorn, Tim Calderwood.
Love him.
Yeah, Tim's a regular on here.
He calls in every Friday
I
during
owe
the
him
season.
a Funko Pop. I need to bring him a Funko Pop. Yeah.
That's what I heard. I was with the Boomers from 2012 to 2019 in various roles. So Schaumburg gave me my first crack at professional baseball. But Mike Larson and his staff have been super gracious in providing space for the Super Bowl Bash, and that'll happen February 8th. Details will come out here shortly. We're going to start advertising that, but we anticipate just a fun night of games and the ability to, get into a bunch of different people into a room. It's open to the public. Anybody and everybody is welcome. Watch some football, make some connections, and just enjoy the night.
We'd love to have you back to talk about it when you're getting closer.
We'd love to.
Yeah, any events, anything you have going on, any needs, let us know. I fundraise. I not on large scale, but I got some connections, and so I would love to work with you guys and see what we can do. And Jeff Naraki, I know that you're probably listening. I've already volunteered your boys to possibly volunteer this summer with some stuff, but yeah, and maybe I'll work together and see what we can do.
I appreciate that.
I've got a fundraising idea.
Yeah.
I've got a fundraising idea. All right. You're going to
Hear me out. Okay, here we go. Hear me
This
out.
is great. Okay. You know how at the end of every game, you have those guys in the stands who talk, I could have hit that. I could have hit that. I can't believe he struck out on that pitch.
I know, right?
I was there. You know what you at the end of the game, you get all those guys from the stands, right? You get them all there.
Yep.
For $100, they get to sit in the batter's box against one of your relief pitchers and see if they can hit a ball.
Yeah, if we could get the okay for those guys,
There might be insurance purposes.
I think that'd be
we got
great.
a lawyer. We got a lawyer, Jimmy Vaselli. Can we work this out?
Or a few high and tights, maybe a breaking ball away, and I couldn't have hit that. I wouldn't have been able to hit that.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be open to that. Or if those guys that have opinions as to how to help guys get better want to have a conversation with me, I'd be more than willing to have a sit down.
Yeah, I don't want to have a conversation with you anymore, seeing how large you are. I feel like I'm actually kind of dwarfed at this point. I'm used to being the largest person in the room, and now all of a sudden I'm sitting next to Derek here.
Derek used to play baseball, too.
The two Dereks. Yeah, Derek has played a lot of. You played in the high school playoffs, right?
High school playoffs, topped out at junior college.
Awesome. Where at?
Oakland.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bill Frotto, Simmons, Pinto. Who's the head coach?
Geez, this is back in '95.
Okay, so that was probably
Bill Frotto.
Yeah. I went to Oakland for a little bit too.
Oh, okay.
Small world. Yeah.
Let's talk about that. You're a local guy. I mean, you're from the neighborhood, so to speak. I mean, you grew up in Glenview, right? Yeah. And you two have known each other for forever.
For a long time, since high school.
Yep,
Since high school.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I grew up in Glenview. I think Baseball Cube describes my baseball journey as like a never-ending knot that you're trying to untie, which is like it's valid. I mean, and I apologize to anybody and everybody, especially the media, most recently with the White Sox, trying to get things in order when I got hired and kind of describe like my background and my journey. But yeah, it was super zigzaggy and for no other reason than kind of the decisions I made in my youth. But did grow up in Glenview. Played all 4 years of college baseball, 4 different schools. Got into independent professional baseball, like I said, early with Schaumburg. I actually started as a bullpen catcher for my first job. I saw it as an opportunity to catch some professional arms, make a little bit of money, take batting practice every day. I did that in place of playing college summer ball. Jamie Bennett gave me my first crack at that. He's still the field manager for Schaumburg today. We have a very close relationship, but Yeah, bounced around. Ultimately, like at the end of the day, I just knew that I wanted to stay in baseball. I had a deep, deep love and deep passion for the game. I learned, in due time, like I probably wasn't going to play much longer, but had an opportunity to coach and really leaned into that. But what's cool about it is even through the trials and the adversity, I had a lot of people step up and fill the gap for me and support me in providing resources and time, equipment to keep me in the game, which is a large driver of why we are doing what we're doing with Athletes HQ Foundation. It's just like pay it forward. How do I provide the same type of love and generosity that I received as a young kid?
But see, this is the thing that fascinates me. Now, Megan, you come into the picture. You're a retired champion Irish dancer.
I am.
Now, I'm curious, how does the Irish dancer and the baseball instructor,
This is a Hallmark movie.
Yeah, you bring it together here, like boom, and we're gonna do things for kids, and then we'll have ice cream and hot cider. I don't know. I mean, like, how did you get pulled into this, and what is your, what is it that you said, hey, we can work this together?
Sure. So yeah, I grew up Irish dancing. That was my passion for many years up until college. But in high school, we'd sit on the benches right outside the lunchroom and we'd watch everybody and talk. And I remember back in the day, there was somebody who was really talented, a guy. He had a single mother who was working all the time, and he had a pair of shoes he'd wear every day for everything, for his sports, for just going to school. And he grew out of the shoe, and you'd see him taping his shoe. And it kind of put this light bulb in my head where I'm like, that should not be an issue. People don't even realize how expensive something like a pair of shoes can be to an average person. So we want to take those obstacles away from these kids so they can focus, have fun, develop in themselves and as a team. And that really was something in my head that changed kind of everything for me, and I never forgot it. But we would talk in high school about the differences. We came from Glenview. There's a lot of wealth, but there's also not. And you can see the differences very clearly. So we want to eliminate those problems for everybody.
Oh, you're my kind of people. My kind of people. I love this.
Derek, you had a question?
No, Derek answered my question.
All right. Preemptive.
What was your question?
Well, it kind of along the lines of like, what did you go through? Like, how'd you get through there? Because I know, and for myself, is like, I played high school ball. I played baseball from the time that I was 8 years old until about the time that I hung it up, 21 or so. And I always was wondering how there was like another avenue to get into, being into the big leagues. So I guess it's just, you had the right opportunity, right time, right people. I mean, how did you go from being in 4 different like colleges or universities to being to where you were actually playing independent ball, or bullpen catching for the Boomers? I mean, how did that come about?
Yeah, I think again, I knew what I wanted to do, and I genuinely pursued it relentlessly. And it took a lot of support around me. It took the people that were around me saying like, this is okay. You can continue to pursue this. And I think they saw how driven I was, although there were so many speed bumps. I still knew what I wanted at the end of the day. I knew what got me up in the morning. I knew what filled my cup. I knew what I was passionate about. And I didn't stop, even though there were so many opportunities. Again, by my own decisions, right? I was young. I made some stupid decisions where I could have said, or should have maybe even said, dude, you got to go do something else. Like, this just isn't going to work. As many people as there were supporting me, there were plenty of people saying, hey, like, how long are you going to do this baseball thing? And I got asked that quite often. It would honestly upset me early on. And my answer was always like, as long as I can, as long as I want to, as long as it, fills my cup and takes care of the things I needed to take care of.
It's so much easier to tear people down than build them up. And that's what's really sad, especially with the amount of passion you have. And now you're turning your passion into something even better and, for a greater good. And you're going to leave such a mark on so many, kids' journeys through, and no matter what they end up, even if they don't end up playing baseball, there's always going to be, hey, I had this guy, this mentor, this woman who, and that's how the legacy keeps going. So I love that. That is, you are my people.
Where can I learn about the Irish dancing? I always had it in me to be an Irish dancer.
Wait, you're not Irish.
Teach you.
Remember Lord of the Dance?
You are not Irish.
That's how I started.
Oh, yeah?
Because I was in ballet, and then I went to go see Riverdance.
Ah.
And I went to my parents, and I was like, ballet is boring. Like, I want to Riverdance.
I've watched those dancers. That is incredible. I mean, I could never do that. And just like I could never
know.
be. Well, I know there are two things I know. I can't hit a major league fastball, and I can't do that thing that Michael Flatley does. So
did you just see that in the chair? He already pulled a hammy. And he's gonna need some. Yeah.
And we need a trainer. Can we have a trainer in here?
We need the masseuse to come in, and so he can't. He knows his limits.
Good golly.
But I love that you guys are speaking of limits, pushing kids through those limits. And especially money shouldn't be an issue if you're passionate. And like you said, the shoes, there's got to be, I'm so happy. It is heartbreaking.
And it's so common. It's so common to see things like that.
And it shouldn't be. So I love this. So fundraising, beside your events, do you have other fundraising like things that you do, or you're looking for sponsors? What is it that you tell us right now what you need so we can start like bringing people in and getting what you need?
Anything and everything, right? I think everything has a place. And so we are willing to take any sort of charitable contribution or donation that anyone is willing to make. I'll give you an example of how amazing Miami was last year. The group of players with the Marlins donated 251 pounds of gear. Wow. At the end of the season.
What?
So, these guys, they're big leaguers. They get a ton of new gear every year, multiple times throughout the year. And they were gracious enough to donate all of this stuff to the foundation. And this stuff has now allowed us to move it forward to kids that need it, programs that need it.
And how cool for a kid to be like, I got this bat. It was from the Marlins.
Right.
Like, that makes it
really
even
cool.
more like, it's not just from Dick's Sporting Goods. This was from.
Right. So game used and or not, like a lot. There's plenty of stuff that they donated that was brand new, batting gloves, cleats, apparel. So that was an example of most recently how we took on some donations. And again, like the players in Miami were just like fantastic with that. Absolutely amazing.
Nice.
Yeah. And then you got like the players' names actually engraved in the bats. You got their signatures in there. So it's like you actually know, like, if it came from a Major League Baseball player, most likely their name is engraved in the bat.
That's very
which is
cool.
So
pretty damn cool.
I'm sorry, you can go to ahqfoundation.org/donate. I've got that up on the screen for those on the YouTube. You can give monetary donations, in-kind donations, of course, ongoing support. You can be a sponsor. You can sponsor a program, a team, event, or even a child. There are lots of different ways, and there's a nice little link there if you want to make a donation, again, to Athletes Headquarters Foundation. It's all the information is there. And I know you guys, you just founded this in January. You're just getting started. There's a lot to go through. What right now, and we're going to hit a break in a minute. So if you guys want to hang out for after the break, we'd be happy to have you. But what are you finding right now has been the biggest challenge as you're getting this ball rolling with this foundation?
Probably getting out the word.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're also not just doing baseball. We're going to cover all sports, dance. So it's any kind of activity, we're willing to take donations.
We got a platform. We got a little platform going on right here.
We'd love to have you on anytime. Again, we'd help get the word out. And then, I think we need to go to this Super Bowl event that they're doing at the Boomers.
Absolutely.
I think so.
And the morning show needs to be there.
I think so.
That sounds
bring some
great.
cameras.
I need to bring, and I can finally bring Tim Calder with that Funko Pop.
Funko Pop,
I've been promising him.
Yeah.
Maybe I can get into batter's box.
There you go.
Oh, please, Derek, can you make that happen? I would love to.
A sweet swing
because the way that he's talking about like the Irish dancing, I already know that he can't dance. He could do like the kung fu fighting thing and everything, but I already know that he can't do the Irish jig. But
you want to see him try and hit.
Please. And then I want to get it in back of him to try and hit.
Catch it. To get.
Maybe.
No, man.
I got in the batting cage recently.
I already know you're a better hitter than I am. I
could still hit 75.
You guys can come into the facility, right? Like I said, we got Athletes HQ, the indoor baseball and softball training facility right on Randall. So that co-own with my best friend Jordan Dean. So you guys can come.
Hi,
in and do
Jordan
that whenever.
Deans.
All right.
Yep.
All right. We're gonna. Okay. All right. I'm already feeling like I'm getting my little joke is getting out of hand here, and something's gonna become a viral video, and I'm probably gonna have to do a fundraiser. Remember when they wanted me to do the dunk tank at the AFR Fest?
My brain's already on fire.
I'm already thinking about,
I'm already on fire.
Not a dunk tank, but a hitting cage, and can the L train hit?
Yeah, my brain's already on fire. So
we'll do a fundraiser
Jeff
for that.
Naraki,
and I'll throw one right at your melon.
Oh, wonderful!
And Jeff Naraki, thank you. We got a donator already.
Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate that, man.
All right. Hey, if you guys want to hang out, we'd happy to hang out.
We're staying.
Right. We got it.
We're here.
We're gonna we're gonna take this break. When we come back, it's Jeff Showman. I'm sorry, Derek Showman. Why do I have Jeff on the brain?
Because I just said Jeff Naraki.
Jeff Reagan and Megan Biebel. Like Bieber, but Biebel.
Yep.
Of Athletes Headquarters Foundation. If you've got questions, give us a call.
847-931-1410. Hit us up on the chat line, 505-926-1410, or throw it on the YouTube, and we'll get these guys to answer your questions.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Progressive. Batavia city officials have opened a temporary warming center at the police station of North Island Avenue in response to the extreme cold advisory. The center, open until noon, is available to elderly residents, families with young children, and others at higher risk from freezing temperatures. Officials caution that the center does not offer sleeping, hygiene, or food storage facilities. Visitors should also check in via the vestibule phone. Residents are also being urged to exercise caution outdoors, especially those with health conditions or mobility challenges, as dangerously cold weather continues across the area. Starting January 1st, hundreds of new Illinois laws will take effect, many impacting health and wellness. Insurance companies will now be required to cover brand name drugs when generics are unavailable, menopause health visits, infertility treatments, colonoscopies, and advanced breast imaging. Elgin will hold its second public meeting on the Accessible Streets and Sidewalks Plan Thursday, December 11th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. at the center of Elgin, 100 Symphony Way. Residents can review proposed projects, provide feedback on priority routes, and help shape the city's plan to improve accessibility. A survey is also open through Christmas online. A historic house in downtown Plainfield will be transformed into a bed and breakfast style property for guests of sanctuary events. The village board unanimously approved the special use permit for the 1841 manor at 24044 West Main Street. Rentals will be limited to parties attending events at sanctuary, with one group of up to 10 guests allowed at a time. The first floor will feature a king bedroom and bathroom, while the second floor will have 4 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Staff will include a property manager, housekeeping, and a guest experience coordinator. Owners say the manor will complement their event venue and hope to pursue landmark designation in the future. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
Thanks to Total Wine, you saved more on all the gifts for the ones you adore. Wines and beers all nestled on shelves. Got some advice from our helpful elves. Oh, so many gifts to explore when you go to Total Wine and More. Bottles so delightful, whoa. Price so amazingly low.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, you'll always find what you love and love what you find. Only at Total Wine and More.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Welcome to downtown Elgin, where businesses, community, and creativity come together. The Downtown Neighborhood Association provides valuable, complimentary services to all downtown businesses, organizations, property owners, and residents, helping you gain exposure and thrive. Whether you're already part of the district or exploring a new downtown location, DNA is here to help your vision grow. Join us in creating a vibrant, connected, and successful downtown Elgin. Call now 847-488-1456
or you can email info@downtownelgin.com. As for Jennifer Facala, Downtown Neighborhood Association, where the heart of business beats strong.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, a chance of rain after 5 p.m. with cloudy skies and a high near 34. Gusty winds up to 30 miles per hour. Tonight, rain before 3 a.m., then a chance of rain and snow showers. Cloudy with a low around 29, temperatures rising to around 34 overnight. Currently, it is 27 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Whether it's morning routines or weekends on the sideline, when the temperature drops, America brings the heat with Hot Hands. Hot Hands are America's favorite hand, toe, neck, even body warmers to help you stay warm and cozy from head to toe. Hot Hands are fast-acting, long-lasting, and made right here in the USA. Look for the Hot Hands logo on the bright orange packages at your favorite store or online. Keep doing what you love out there with Hot Hands, warming up America coast to coast.
Live from the Talk of the Town, it's the WRMN Morning Show. News, nonsense, and everything in between. So grab your coffee, crank up the volume, and let's do this.
And we are back. Welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show with your host, Susie C.
Good morning.
Me, I'm the L Train, Elliot Serrano. We've got the host of Big Top Sports, Derek Geyer, in studio.
Hey, all. How you doing?
And he's here with us with the other Derek Showman, hitting instructor for the Chicago White Sox. Yes, WRMN Radio is the official home of the Chicago White Sox here in the Fox River Valley. And I'll tell you, we went to the affiliates game this past season. Man, Sox knew how to take care of. They know how to take care of their affiliates. Chris Quintana, great guy in the community outreach department.
Where'd you go?
We were up. Well, we were at the rate.
Yeah.
We were up in the affiliates booth. Got to meet Len Casper and Derek Jackson during the broadcast and all that.
Darren
Jackson, my bad.
Affiliates game. I thought you meant like minor league affiliates. Like
No, it was the radio affiliates.
Radio affiliates.
Yeah.
That's
Derek, what he is neglecting to say is everyone here, except on this side of the table, got an invite to go to that affiliate.
No, we got invited. I know. I just couldn't go there for whatever reason.
I didn't
that
get the
day.
invite.
You weren't there?
No.
The entire sports department was there.
No, they
all there.
weren't.
I even saw Mike Napolitano there. Yeah.
He's not the entire sports department.
The sports guy that was here 4 years ago. The sports guy that was here 4 years ago.
I'm pulling a Band-Aid off right now of a thing right now.
Slowly.
It's opening a wound.
Yeah, sorry that you're in the.
That's right.
You just got to rip it off.
Sorry that you're in the middle of this.
And my apologies to Darren Jackson. Now, if you ask me who starred in the last Star Wars movies, I'll always get those names right. I'm a bit of a big nerd.
He's a big nerd.
I'm a big nerd. I'm not the sports nerd, the other kind of stuff nerd. But I do love me some sports.
Captain Kirk, right?
Chris Pine or William Shatner.
William Shatner all the way.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Back in the day. Any hootie. We're here talking about, I feel like mom again. Rein it in, boys. Rein it in.
Yes. We're talking about the Athletes Headquarters Foundation. That has been founded by Derek and Megan. They're here today to talk about the work that they're doing.
And Tanya. Can't forget Tanya.
I'm
Mom
sorry, Tanya.
So I have a couple of questions. So would you take gently used sporting equipment like cleats, bats, gloves? What would you take gently used?
Absolutely.
And how can people get them to you? Can they take them to your facility on Randall Road?
Yeah, so they can fill out that form online or go ahead and contact us via email or phone number that's listed on the website. And by all means, could drop that off at Athletes HQ Elgin. We could also arrange pickup as well.
We can also arrange drop off at Newman's Corner Pub, 1000 South State Street in Hampshire. We can also arrange drop off here at WRMN.
14 Douglas Avenue.
I've got other places as well. And now, okay, so you can donate online. So the donations, is there like a minimum? Like, does the donation start at $10? Like, is for their, because I haven't seen it on the web. Is there, can you donate any amount?
Yes.
Yes.
So you guys, skip a coffee. As I always say, skip a coffee. If everybody donated $7 that you'd pay for a coffee at Starbucks, bam, you know how many kids you could help?
Yeah.
So many.
Amazing. And explain to me how this sponsoring a child works, because this is pretty cool.
Yep.
Sure. So if there's a specific child you know of that just needs a little extra help, we can do that anonymously.
Okay.
So if there's a child that you know in a circumstance that you would like to directly help, we can absolutely set that up.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Or what if it's just like a random kid? Like, hey, I got a kid. Who needs the most? I'll take care of that.
Absolutely. Yes.
See, there are so many ways. Skip a coffee, people. Skip a coffee and donate.
Derek or Megan, okay, based off of that, is there anything as far as like a home parent or something, or where, God, I'm trying to think of like the term. So you're growing up, you're a minor league player, you get put in with like a
host parent.
Thank
host
you.
Family?
Host parent.
Host family. Yeah, host family. Yeah.
So is that something also that your organization does? Like try to, when they're trying to get up through the level, or?
Good question. No, we don't have anything in place for that right now, at least. But maybe, who knows? In the future, we have our hands in trying to help organize some host family opportunities for those that need it. But just given kind of our pull or what we have access to, more amateur level right now.
See, we're thinking big. We're like,
I love that. I love that.
thinking
And we're not
really
limited.
big.
We're not limited to that. But yeah, no, there may be something in the future like that for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very cool.
We're open to everything.
Yep.
We just want to help.
I love that, especially because if you guys don't know, this is a brand new organization, just started in January. So they're just dipping their toes in the water. They obviously know what they're doing. I don't mean it like that, but they need everything to get the ball rolling. And baseball season is right around the corner.
Yep.
Yes.
So the sooner that everybody can donate, how about, you know what? Instead of getting your kids one Christmas present, donate.
Yeah.
Donate something simple.
Anything and everything. Anything and everything helps, and it's going to a good place.
Yes.
Too many kids missing opportunities because of a lack of resources, and we want to mitigate that as much as possible.
And
Again,
this
it's
is for
not
all
just
sports,
all
too.
sports. It's not just baseball and softball. And honestly, we have opportunities to try and help with vocational opportunities as well, educational mentorship.
This is going to blow up and be huge.
Yep.
We hope so.
Huge.
We really want to help as many kids as we possibly can.
And again,
That is
it's
great.
ahqfoundation.org, ahqfoundation.org. That's Athletes Headquarters Foundation is the website. There you can find information about the organization, about the mission, the events, and so on. Lots going on now. If you have any questions you'd like to ask our studio, I knew line one, I apologize. I know you were holding through the break and you had to hang up. If you want to call back, 847-931-1410, 847-931-1410. If you have any questions for Derek or Megan about their foundation. Again, now, Derek, we are an affiliate station for the Chicago White Sox, the official home of the White Sox here in the Fox River Valley. So I've got to ask a White Sox question. And this is going to be a little bit controversial. All right. Can we bring back that little logo with the Sox at the wing on the I'm just I did that to drive Derek nuts.
You got an opinion on that?
You have Derek in the studio, and this is the type of Smurf that you're going to ask him?
I'm all about the uniforms. They have the White Sox, the Go-Go White Sox. They had that sock with the wing on it. Yeah. I used to love that logo. Can they bring that back? I actually asked Chris Quintana that. Bring it back. Yeah. Can you bring it back?
Elliot, can I ask an actual question here since they're in the studio? Okay, thank you.
Go ahead.
So you said all sports.
Yeah.
You are accepting equipment from all sports.
Absolutely.
Okay. So parents out there that have gone through hockey, football, and especially if you have a kid that was a catcher, because that stuff is very expensive. They grow through it. They outgrow it. just go ahead, bring it in. You know, if that's like the type of stuff that you're looking for, I mean, keep in mind, instead of going to Play It Again Sports and you know, putting it in there, giving it in, getting your money back ish, because I mean, we all know that you're not going to get, you know, 75 cents for it. But I mean, it's, if you're doing all the sports, you know, this would be, especially, I mean, goalie equipment. Oh my good God.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. So, you know what? Ask your kids, you know what? Especially if you were to say to your kids, listen, you know, Santa's going to be really good to you. How would you feel about, you know, maybe having Santa donate a gift to a kid who is going to need something, call it a gift, whatever, so that they can play sports.
I think that's a great start. Also, too, like as you're cleaning out and you're going through old equipment at the house, and you know, you don't have to wait till spring cleaning. If you're in your garage right now and you see a box of old equipment for whatever sport that's kind of been sitting there, consider donating it our way, and know that it will be going to a good cause, and it will find a home.
There are lots of places, again, where you can bring this equipment. If you're interested, you always get in touch with us here. You can always write to us at info@WRMN1410.com. Or if you want to contact the Athletes Headquarters Foundation, you can go to ahqfoundation.org/contact. Let me pull this up on the screen so everyone can see it. There's a nice little template there. If you want information, you can call them. Ooh, look at that, a phone number, 847-927-9084. Whose phone is going to be buzzing when that gets out there?
Our work phone.
Oh, there you go.
Right. That's the business line
Like,
that Megan handles the business line.
You guys have one of those newfangled things that all the kids have called a phone? You got one of those newfangled things?
I don't know if I trust
The way you said that. Oh, look, a phone number.
If I call that number, am I going to get a telemarketer trying to sell me a timeshare? I don't know about that, really.
847-927-9084 is the number. But I encourage you to info@ahqfoundation.org, info@ahqfoundation.org, and you'll have the wonderful Megan Biebel get back to you and tell you where you can drop stuff off, where the next events are going to be. All the information is there on the website if you're interested in learning more about this new, again, very new, just newly minted. It's got that fresh out of the package smell still.
Right.
The organization there is like, ooh, this is gonna be nice. We're gonna take this for a ride. You know that. Okay, so let's talk White Sox, right? Okay. Since you're hitting this right. What are the prospects like? Who is it do you see going on with the team and with the as you've been working through getting to know all the players and how they work? You know, what are some of the prospects, things that or players that you think we should be on the lookout for in the upcoming season?
Yeah, I think I have to highlight the work that was done last year. So there were like significantly big strides made in the second half for the big league club. And that's a testament to Ryan Fuller, the director of hitting, Joel McKeithen, the assistant hitting coach at the big league level, and then the guys that are in hitting and player development that are returning this year. There was like very, very significant strides for the big league team in the second half, and then for the entire organization from big leagues all the way down to the Dominican Academy. In very, very notable areas. So like very much heading in the right direction. This is a very young club when we're talking about the big league team. That's super exciting. You have this like group of young, hungry players that know they're going to have a real runway to 500 plus plate appearances to show and continue to establish themselves as an above average major league player that provides very, very real impact at the major league level. When I was going through this interview process, like that alone being so similar to what Miami was last year is what was very attractive about it. Yes, I think like we do have guys to highlight, and I think Colson Montgomery and Kyle Teal and Chase Mydroth, three guys that just come to mind right away that really, I mean, seriously, like made some noise last year in the second half of the year. We're super excited about moving forward. I think prospect-wise through the minor leagues, the White Sox have historically been more pitching heavy, I think, in their minor league system. I think it's starting to shift a little bit, and that's not a knock against pitching. I think that we just have some really good hitters in the minor league system, between Braden Montgomery and Sam Antonacci, who's an Illinois guy down in central Illinois, just as two examples. But there's some real pieces here, and again, like a young group that's hungry, and I heard nothing but good things about these guys, and just like they're their work ethic, their willingness to be challenged, and we just want to continue to build on that going into 2026.
Now, you say that, obviously, work in progress. You're coming in. You've named a couple of the players. Who are you most excited about working with?
I get this question often, man. I genuinely don't have like a one guy, right? Like,
okay.
Can I give you an answer to that?
Yeah.
I'm really excited to be working with the WRMN morning show.
I am excited to be working.
There we go. So that way, when
that's right.
when they ask you that, to go,
That's
well,
right.
I don't have any hitters right now, but there's this radio station in Elgin that I'm really excited to be working with. You get us out there a bit.
That's right. That's right. It was AM 1410.
There we go.
That's right.
All right.
And the new host of Big Top Sports.
I think like that's a fair question, right? But what excites me is the ability to work with the hitting department as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
I can't like overstate this. This is not just like Derek and like one hitter.
Mm-hmm.
This is like our group, and
Sure.
this is Ryan Fuller as the director of hitting. This is Joel McKeithen as the assistant hitting coach at the big league level. I don't even like the title that he's a big league hitting coach. So it's working with Ryan, it's working with Joel, it's working with the new hitting coordinator this year, Sherman Johnson, that came over from Baltimore, and just the rest of the hitting group. Like, I believe in what we're doing. I believe in the strides made last year, and I believe in the direction that we're headed. And in order for this next jump to be made and this next squeeze to happen, it's going to take alignment amongst us and the entire group. And I believe that we have that. So that's what excites me, much less an individual player. I think these players are going to be impacted positively because there's alignment in the group as a whole.
How much patience do you have, or does the organization have, as far as like, the leash on a hitter, whether or not they're doing good, because peaks and valleys, right?
Of course.
And the game is what, 75%, 70% failure at the dish.
Yep.
So if a player is going on an extended slump, or if, what are some of the things that you personally would recommend on, getting someone out of a slump, or just like taking it because it happens?
Of course it does. It's always going to happen. The valley comes for everybody. Nobody's free of the valley, right? It's just how long are you in the valley? That really matters at the end of the day, but nobody's going to be free of it. So, fortunately, in the day and age that we're in 2025, we have an ability to be able to measure things in a way that tells us kind of what's happening free of result. Yes, results absolutely matter, but we know if good things are happening and guys just aren't getting credit for it. And there are certainly times that happens, and you tell a guy like, hey man, stay the course. Like, you're just catching like the crappy end of the deal right now. So let's just like continue doing really good work, processes in place, and like it will break through. And if it doesn't, we'll be ready to pivot. The runway is going to change, circumstance to circumstance. But I think like you're managing the person first when you are handling somebody that's in the valley, right? Like, they are still human beings. Yes, you watch them on TV at night, but they are people just like us. They deal with stressors. They deal with fear of failure. Some guys deal with the hard part of like managing success when they are successful. Oh my God, this is happening. Like, is this real? I have to hang on to this. So you have to take care of the person first and foremost, and let that kind of be your roadmap as to what adjustments, if any, you need to make mechanically or approach-wise.
And this is all, what's going to be transpiring at your event next Saturday on the 20th.
Yeah. I think like just when you get somebody in the building that had success at the major league level, and then you have Marius, who, as the mental performance coach, and like the amazing job he did to be able to speak to, like, I think we see these guys in such a different light than, look, they're talented, man. Like, this is real stuff. Like, big league pitching is no joke. Big league hitters are freaking talented. But they are people. And so like when
put their pants on like everybody
they
else.
just do like everybody else, right? And so like at the clinic, like just the ability for some kids to be able to listen to these two guys talk about it and go, they deal with some of the same stressors you deal with, like, but here's how they manage it. Here's how they get prepared for a game to be as prepared mentally and physically as possible for first pitch. That stuff matters.
And it's absolutely huge.
It's massive.
I mean, from growing up, to having maybe like one or two influences in my life as far as like baseball goes, and then to actually get into an environment like, what you're talking about and what you guys are going to be doing on the 20th. I mean, absolutely huge. I mean, because as you're just saying, these kids right now, I'm sorry, what was the age range again?
9 to 13U, and then 14 to 18U. So 9 to 13U is 10 to noon, and then 1 to 3 is 14 to 18.
Okay. So thank you for that. Of course. And I apologize for not remembering because scatterbrain. But
is that right, Megan?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I wasn't want to make sure I was right on that.
But to actually have young individuals there talking to big league players that have actually done it holds a heck of a lot more weight than, mom or dad. I mean, sorry, mom or dad. It's just the way that it is.
Yeah, I think mom and dad have their place. Don't ever want to take that away from them.
No, not at all.
And you're not doing that. You're not doing that. But yeah, I mean, when you're talking to somebody that's actually in the mix on a day-to-day basis, that is dealing with those stressors and the fear of failure and managing success at the highest level, that's a real learning opportunity for everybody that's in that room. So,
and then they too can pass it on.
of course. And I think I'm very fortunate to be in this position, right? Like to be coaching Major League Baseball. And, I was with the Twins in 23 and 24 as the assistant hitting coach, Miami last year as the assistant. And then, the hitting coach with Chicago this year. I want to be able to utilize this platform as much as possible.
How did that happen? How did you go from being the bullpen guy from the Boomers to what was your first job in the major leagues? With whom?
So I got hired by the Twins in 2021,
okay.
And I was the low A hitting coach for the Fort Myers Mighty Muscles. And then the next year in 22, I was
the Mighty Muscle. How did they find
Muscles.
you? That's what I mean. I guess that's for kids or parents listening. How did they find you?
Yeah, there's a network, that your name just kind of gets thrown in the mix. It'll happen where it's like, hey, Susie, of any hitting coach candidates for this role?
Okay.
And I would say that's probably like the most common way it happens. And so once your name kind of gets into the mix, it just gets kind of like thrown around and cycled around. So 21, I was in low A as the hitting coach for the Twins. And the next year I was in double A as the hitting coach for the Twins. And then in 23, got elevated to the major league staff, 24 major league staff as the assistant hitting coach. And then we got let go after the 24 season. And then I got hired as the assistant with Miami last year to then taking the hitting coach job with the White Sox this season.
See how cool that is? Dreams do come true.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right.
Yeah.
We're going to be hitting the end of the show in a minute. Before we go, I wanted it real quick because I know one of the things that you talk about with the programs is health and wellness. Talking about centering on nutrition, injury, and also positive mental outlooks. From both of you, give me like a great thing that you like to do to start your day off each morning and get you in a positive mindset.
I like to do a little meditation in the morning, just very quiet, very zen, just close my eyes. And I always try to think of a same happy place, which is by a waterfall. So I do that to really center and just have some quiet start my morning.
Do you it's so quiet, right?
Yeah.
You don't play music and then dance to it
I do that after.
Okay,
after I get my zen.
I have to deal with that every morning.
I have my quiet coffee, then I come in here, crazy loud music.
All right,
You can let loose.
Yeah.
How about you, Derek?
Yeah, so I try to stay off of the phone for at least 15 minutes when I wake up, if not longer. So don't touch the phone.
Good.
And then have a moment of gratitude. So just acknowledging something I'm grateful for.
Oh, that's good.
And I'm better at the one in the morning than I am at night, but I also try at night to just acknowledge something that I was grateful for that day, because I think all too often we focus on the failures of the day, which then impacts sleep quality, which then impacts our next day, and how productive we are, effective, efficient. So just one quick thing and I'll either write that down or I'll verbalize that. Just something I was super grateful for that day, and then
that is great.
That is awesome.
Great advice. All right, folks, it's ahqfoundation.org. Athletes Headquarters Foundation is the name of the organization, hosted by our newest best friend, Derek Sherman and Megan Beeble.
I'm going to be here often. I feel like this is going to be a thing.
We want you here. You got a sports show at night.
I'm here.
Yeah, talk to Derek. We got sports shows on the weekend, so
Megan,
got us.
If Megan, you want to come back and talk Irish dancing? I mean, I love me
St.
some.
Patrick's Day.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Is there video we can pull up? While
that'd be awesome.
I don't know if anything's public.
I'll track something down.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, you
This is
guys,
really
thank
fun.
you. I think this is going to be a very fun partnership.
Thank
you.
This is the beginning of a wonderful relationship.
I think
There we go.
so.
This has been the WRMN Morning Show. Derek Geyer of Big Top Sports, Susie C. and me, and Derek Showman and Megan Biebel. Remember, you've got one life. Make the best of it. Be kind. Love one another. But yes, above all things, be kind.
Till tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, folks.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough. But if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 9 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Starbucks. After 28 years with the Aurora Fire Department, Chief Dave McCabe retired November 26th. McCabe started as a firefighter in 1997 and became chief in 2022, leading the department through modernization, training improvements, and investing in the next generation of firefighters. He said watching his team at work inspired his decision to retire. Deputy Chief Kevin Nichols will serve as interim chief while a successor is named. This winter, skiers can hit the trails right in Plainfield without heading to Wisconsin or Michigan. Electric Park, spanning 28 acres along the DuPage River, is prepared for cross-country skiing when conditions are right. The mayor said he skied 7 kilometers recently, spotting deer, coyote tracks, and a bald eagle. Residents with ski equipment can enjoy the trails, and rentals are available at local stores. The Geneva City Council will meet today to consider 2 ballot questions. The first would ask voters in March 2026 to approve $59.4 million in bonds for public safety facilities, including a new police station, with funds also available for fire stations. The second measure seeks council approval to educate residents on home rule status, which would give the city greater local governance powers, with voter approval planned no later than November 2028. Illinois State Police released November's alcohol countermeasure enforcement results for Cook, DuPage, Kane, and Will counties. Officers issued 206 total citations, including 2 DUI arrests, 82 speed violations, 22 insurance violations, and 13 driver's license offenses. The ACE patrols aim to reduce impaired driving, which contributes to nearly half of fatal crashes in the state. Officers also handed out 41 written warnings during the enforcement period. CDC vaccine advisors have voted to end the long-standing recommendation that all newborns receive the hepatitis B vaccine within 24 hours of birth, suggesting it start at 2 months for babies born to mothers who test negative. The decision still needs approval from the CDC director. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
A new exclusive offer with an eligible Bank of America Visa credit card is your opportunity to go from cardholder to ticket holder for the FIFA World Cup 2026. For a limited time, when you're approved for a new customized cash rewards or unlimited cash rewards Visa credit card, you're eligible for a chance to purchase FIFA World Cup 2026 tickets. Learn more today at bfa.com/cardfwc26. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be the official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America N.A. in partnership with Visa. Terms apply. All rights reserved.
Are you like everybody else in the world who has no idea what to get everyone for the holidays? Well, you're in luck. We got you. Hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Because with hands-free Skechers slip-ins, you just step into them and they're on. There's no bending down, no touching, no fuss. Plus, Skechers slip-ins come in everyone's favorite styles and colors. And you can get slip-ins everywhere stylish footwear is sold, including a Skechers store. Or if you're too busy to shop in person, just get them online at Skechers.com, Amazon, and more.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
NHL last night, the Ducks hammered the Blackhawks 7-1. The Blues scored a 4-3 win on the road at Montreal. NBA, Golden State beat Chicago 123-91 last night, 18 points in the loss for Josh Giddey. The Packers beat the Bears 28-21 to take over the division lead. Green Bay's 9-3-1 on the season. The Bears are 9-4-0, and the Lions remain in contention at 8-5-0. On the Week 15 schedule, should be an exciting one when the Packers visit the Broncos. Denver 6-0 at home. They're 11-2 overall. The Bears host the 3-10 Browns on Sunday. The 4-9 Bengals host the 6-7 Ravens. The 6-7 Chiefs are home at Arrowhead against the 8-4 Chargers. Big game for the Lions at Los Angeles. The Rams are 10-3, tied with Seattle atop the NFC West. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Getting more as a Milo's Pro Rewards member.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, a chance of rain after 5 p.m. with cloudy skies and a high near 34. Gusty winds up to 30 miles per hour. Tonight, rain before 3 a.m., then a chance of rain and snow showers. Cloudy with a low around 29, temperatures rising to around 34 overnight. Currently, it is 27 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Whether it's morning routines or weekends on the sideline, when the temperature drops, America brings the heat with Hot Hands. Hot Hands are America's favorite hand, toe, neck, even body warmers to help you stay warm and cozy from head to toe. Hot Hands are fast-acting, long-lasting, and made right here in the USA. Look for the Hot Hands logo on the bright orange packages at your favorite store or online. Keep doing what you love out there with Hot Hands, warming.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line.
But my throat has officially thrown in the towel. Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
Building a house is hard, but have you tried removing one? Flood Brothers takes the mess out of demolition. With fast roll-off dumpster delivery, reliable debris pickup, and a family-owned team that takes service personally. Call 630-261-0400 or visit floodbrothersdisposal.com. Flood Brothers Disposal, proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
And welcome, folks, to Medicare Made ABCD Easy. This is Matt McNeil on the board here today. We've got Danny Gilly on the phone lines calling in today. Now, the phone lines will be open today, 847-931-1410. So if you have any questions for Danny, please feel free to reach out again, 847-931-1410. He's calling in from the office today, but we've got Medicare Made ABCD Easy. Please welcome Danny here to the stage. Hey, Danny.
Yes, good morning. How are you guys doing? I will say last week, unfortunately, I was unable to make it. I was actually at the Mercy Hospital. I had got a blood clot in my lung, unexpected. But I can tell you they were so nice to me. The Mercy on Riverside in Rockford, I had some of the best treatment I've had. Of course, I don't have a lot of experience. This is the first time I was into the hospital since in the 70s. But anyway, I'm back and I'm ready to go. We have a call-in line. So if you have any questions, that come to mind, even during the show or even after, it's 630-320-6906. That's our reservation line, and also you can leave a message there, and I will get back to you when the show is over. Or you can go to ddginsurance.com. That's DibbickGillyInsurance.com. You can actually leave a message there, too. And you can, while you're there, you can kind of go through the website and get some information on some of the different products that we have. So let's just get straight to the program this morning. What I want to talk about is, we just finished our open enrollment for Medicare's prescription drugs and Advantage plans. Okay, so if you did not make that change in your prescription drug plan by midnight, December 7th, then you will have to stay on the same plan that you had last year, and there are no exceptions to that rule. I had my phone open all weekend, and I did get some late callers, which I was happy to take good care of them. And like I said, until I think I shut my phone off at like 10 o'clock at night. I just wanted to make sure if anybody called, I was able to take care of them before the end of that open enrollment. Now, the next enrollment period that we have is what we call the Medicare Advantage Plan open enrollment. And I'm going to go over that because a lot of people don't realize that is out there for them. So let's say you were listening to the TV or basically the TV, and they had those 800 numbers that they promised you everything, including the kitchen sink. And so you call in, and they're not very helpful. Their job is just to sign you up for something. And unfortunately, that's what they do. They don't look what's best for you. They'll just enroll you into something. And so anyway, you take that enrollment and you go in January, and you find out that your doctors aren't in their networks, your hospital's not in their networks, and you think you're stuck. Well, you're not. If you decide to change that, just give me a call on our reservation line, 630-320-6906, and we can switch it for you. So if you call in January, I can have you in that new plan that best suits you on February 1. If you call in February, I can move you and have you in that plan in March. If you call in March, I can have it in April. But after March 31st, there are no more changes for you that is available. We have had calls in the past, and that's where they panic because they realize that they're not on the right plan. Because unfortunately, what they do is when they do those ads, it is so close to false advertising, I can't believe it. They have all these freebies. You get free groceries, free travel to the doctor. You get a gym membership. You get dental. You get eye care, and you get money back on your Part A or Part B deduction that Medicare charges. And they're reading off all of these giveaways. Well, when you call them up, and in that ad, if you look very closely in the fine print, it's going to say not available in all areas. Well, sure it isn't. So you give them your zip code, and they go, oh, well, no, we don't have that in your particular zip code, but we have this that we have. And then they kind of like to sign you up, and probably the program that they're most comfortable with or they prefer. I know that in the past where that just happened to a couple of clients, and then they called me because they called their friend and they said, I think I made a mistake. What do I do? And then my clients will give them my phone number, and then I bail them out. And so basically, what you want to do, if you have that situation where you aren't sure that whether you're in the right plan or not, but you want to run it by me just to make sure that you didn't make that mistake, I can correct it for you. So if you call me, like I said, in this month in January, starting January, I can have you switched over to February. If you call in February, I can have you switched over in March. If you call me in March, I can have you switched over the first day of April. But after that, you will stay on that Advantage plan that you were enrolled into, because there's no changes after that. Now, let's say you decide that, I've had this Advantage plan, and I'm totally not happy. I'm kind of soured on the whole Advantage plan situation. Well, you can call me, and you can go back to original Medicare and select a Medicare supplement and a drug plan. So that is another option for you that you can do up until March 31st. Now, keep in mind, if we do opt to move you into a Medicare supplement, a lot of the supplement companies will have you do an underwriting. There is one company out there that doesn't ask any health questions. So I can safely, guarantee you I can get you in a Medicare supplement under that plan with no questions asked. So there are some outs for you. So don't feel that you're left out in no man's land and you're stuck with what you have, because that's not what it is. We can make those changes. And believe it or not, there's a lot of people out there that have had problems with making the right selection because they dialed that 800 number. And unfortunately, they don't do a good job, like, for instance, Julianne, Eric, or myself. Because when we sit down with the client and they are interested in an Advantage plan, we go over everything. First of all, the questions that we ask is the Advantage plan your best option? Okay, then we go through and explain exactly what a Medicare supplement is. And then we go through it, and so that you totally understand what a Medicare Advantage is and how they work. Because so many times I hear, I want that zero premium product that has that gym membership. Well, that's all they're hearing, and so then I go through them with them, and I says, well, yes, it is true. It is a zero premium, monthly zero premium, but I want you to understand that every time you go to a doctor outside of your PCP doctor, there's going to be a copay. So on specialists, there's copays. If you go into the hospital, and then you get ready for a copay for the first 6 it depends on the plan. It can vary between 3 to 6 days. There's copays. If you need to have an MRI, there's a copay. If you need to have a PET scan, there's a copay. And some of those copays are, $200 and more. And then, of course, if you go outside of network, if you happen to have a PPO and you go outside of network, all those copays will double. So keep in mind, when you're looking at Advantage plans, you need to understand how they work. Now, don't get me wrong. I have some clients that have Advantage plans that just love them. But I have more than potential people that have been on the Advantage plan because it was not explained properly to them, and they don't like them. But that, a lot of times I blame that on the person sitting down with them, going over and doing the comparison. So we do a comparison with the Advantage plan and a supplement. And I want you, and then we do this as an educational piece. I want you to be totally educated as to what you're enrolling into. If you want an Advantage plan, after we go through everything, I will help you pick it out. I will make sure that that doctor that you want to go to is in that network, and that if you have a dentist, make sure that that dentist is in that network, so that at least if you do decide on an Advantage plan, you pick out the right one, okay? The hospital is in that network. But then a lot of times after I go through everything, I says, now it's your choice. Do you want a Medicare Advantage plan or do you want a supplement? Well, I go through the supplement. I go through exactly what is a supplement? What is a Medicare supplement? Well, Medicare supplement is connected to your original Medicare. So remember those PPOs and those HMOs in the Medicare Advantage side? There is no such thing in the supplement side. So if you decide to supplement, then you attach that to your original Medicare. So if you call a doctor or a hospital, you don't ask them if they take whatever supplement company you are on. You just simply say, do you take Medicare? Because remember that Medicare supplement is connected to your original Medicare. If they say, yes, I take Medicare, then you're in. That means all the doctors and Medicare. So all you have to do is call the doctor or the hospital. All hospitals take Medicare because it's a federal program. But if you have a doctor and you call him up and you say, do you take Medicare? He says, yes, we do. Then that's as far as you have to go. You know that that doctor is in your Medicare and supplement program. Another thing in Medicare, it's medically necessary. So meaning the services that you have, it's much easier to get an approval. Whereas in Advantage plans, they have to run it through the network, and then a lot of times they say, no, it's not approved. And of course, if it's not approved, then you can file a complaint. But in original Medicare, if it's medically necessary, it's approved. You don't have to get an approval to go to a specialist in original Medicare. So you can call up a specialist and make the appointment. You don't need to go through an approval process. And then basically, how's the payment work? Well, you pay your monthly premium, whatever it is. And if you have a Plan G, which is the most popular, there's an annual deductible, $257. So if you go to a hospital and the hospital is going to bill Medicare, Medicare will pay the premium except if there's a deductible that you still owe. And then they would send that bill to you. Then you would send that check to the hospital, which is your deductible. Going forward, any other bills that you would have, it would automatically, it doesn't matter, the doctor, the hospital, the Medicare or the doctors send the bill to Medicare. The Medicare makes the payment, sends it to your provider, and then it's automatically connected over to the supplement company that you chose, and Medicare tells the supplement company what they have to pay. So it isn't a situation where the supplement company say, oh, no, I'm not interested in paying that, because it doesn't work that way. Okay, so Medicare, supplement connected together. And another thing I want to bring up is I hear this all the time, and I want to clarify something. And it's nothing I've said, because I always clarify this. When you take on a supplement, which is connected to Medicare, I want you just to assume that it's a can of Coca-Cola. Okay, so you can buy a can of Coke at all the grocery stores, CVS, the gas stations, it doesn't matter. Can of Coke is a can of Coke, right? Well, those grocery stores and those gas stations are not bottling that can of Coke in the back room, right? The Coca-Cola company is delivering that can of Coke to all these different outlets. So I want you just to assume that can of Coke company is Medicare, because Medicare makes the supplements. The supplement company does not. So the supplements are made by Medicare. So let's say Plan G or Plan N or Plan F. That is made by Medicare. It is given to all of the different outlets to sell. So when somebody says to you that Plan G at company ABC, they say it's the best Plan G out there. Well, you know they're not telling you the truth because it's a can of Coke. Okay, so anytime you hear that my Plan G is better than any of the other supplement companies out there, you know that they're kind of not telling you the truth, right? So another reason why I bring this up is because right now there's some huge price differences in Medicare supplements. And this doesn't come along that often, but this year it did. And I probably have moved 60 or 70 people from my supplement side over to a new plan to save them money. And I've heard this, and I say, well, is it as good as the plan that I have now? And then I go through, it's a can of Coke. They go, yeah, but I've heard this plan, and I've had it a long time. No, you can stay there. I'm just telling you, I have an opportunity to switch what you have now to a different company and save you money. And I'm not talking $5 here a month. Some of the savings are $50 and $75 a month savings. So when I go through and I finally explain everything where they understand that it's a can of Coke, a Plan G is a Plan G, and I don't care what company you buy it from, the coverage is the same, okay? And then they say, well, I have never heard of that company. Well, it hasn't been in this area a long time, but it's an A-rated company. And so I go, this is your option, okay? You can stay for where you are and pay X amount of dollars, which is about $50 more than what I can get you, or we can try going through underwriting with that company and see if I can get you issued. And if I can't, no problem, you stay where you are. We don't make any changes then. So there really is no loss. It's just basically paperwork. But if I can save you $700 or more a year or $500 or more a year, that's my goal. Because I make a commitment to my clients that every year when I do my review, if there's something out there that I can save you money with, that's where we're going. And then, of course, some of the clients say, well, yeah, but I've been with that company for so many years. And I had that company even when I was working on my job. That's the company I had. And I'm kind of partial to it. And then I explained to them, I want you to know that under 65 and also employee plans are not Medicare plans. So you're in a whole new world now. True, some of those other plans during the under 65 can vary a lot, and the companies can vary a lot in what they offer and their payments and stuff like that. But in Medicare world, okay, if you take a Plan G, okay, I'm just using this as an example, from Company A, do you realize that it has to be sold for the same price, whether it's through an agent, online, by mail? It doesn't matter. It's the same price. So why would you not elect to do business with a local agent that's going to be with you during the whole time of your retirement, making sure every year you're going to have that review. Every year, knowing that I'm getting you or showing you the best price available. Now, keep in mind, I do not sell any companies that are not an A-rated company. And an A-rated company is all it means is they pay good, okay? And almost every one of them out there do, because I've heard this before. Well, what if they don't pay? Well, trust me, if Medicare is in control, if that supplement company doesn't pay their portion on a timely basis, guess what? They're no longer in the program. So they're not going to take that chance. So you don't have to worry about the supplement company paying because they usually pay immediately. And so that's the biggest issues that we found when people are deciding between supplement companies is that's the biggest pushback that I've heard. Well, yeah, but do they pay? Yes, they have to because Medicare directs them. They don't have a choice as to what they want to pay. Medicare directs them as to what they have to pay. And then, of course, they pay it. So those are kind of the differences between the Medicare Advantage plans and the supplements. Now, there's a lot of other differences, obviously. If you travel outside of your local network, and so I'm saying if you travel outside of Elgin and you go anywhere, if you travel even to Rockford, that's a different network. But let's say you travel to Florida or Colorado. Okay, I'll finish this up because I'm on a roll. So as soon as we come back from break, I want to talk about this because it is important. Thank you.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Starbucks. After 28 years with the Aurora Fire Department, Chief Dave McCabe retired November 26th. McCabe started as a firefighter in 1997 and became chief in 2022, leading the department through modernization, training improvements, and investing in the next generation of firefighters. He said watching his team at work inspired his decision to retire. Deputy Chief Kevin Nichols will serve as interim chief while a successor is named. This winter, skiers can hit the trails right in Plainfield without heading to Wisconsin or Michigan. Electric Park, spanning 28 acres along the DuPage River, is prepared for cross-country skiing when conditions are right. The mayor said he skied 7 kilometers recently, spotting deer, coyote tracks, and a bald eagle. Residents with ski equipment can enjoy the trails, and rentals are available at local stores. The Geneva City Council will meet today to consider 2 ballot questions. The first would ask voters in March 2026 to approve $59.4 million in bonds for public safety facilities, including a new police station, with funds also available for fire stations. The second measure seeks council approval to educate residents on home rule status, which would give the city greater local governance powers, with voter approval planned no later than November 2028. Illinois State Police released November's alcohol countermeasure enforcement results for Cook, DuPage, Kane, and Will counties. Officers issued 206 total citations, including 2 DUI arrests, 82 speed violations, 22 insurance violations, and 13 driver's license offenses. The ACE patrols aim to reduce impaired driving, which contributes to nearly half of fatal crashes in the state. Officers also handed out 41 written warnings during the enforcement period. CDC vaccine advisors have voted to end the long-standing recommendation that all newborns receive the hepatitis B vaccine within 24 hours of birth, suggesting it start at 2 months for babies born to mothers who test negative. The decision still needs approval from the CDC director. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
A new exclusive offer with an eligible Bank of America Visa credit card is your opportunity to go from cardholder to ticket holder for the FIFA World Cup 2026. For a limited time, when you're approved for a new customized cash rewards or unlimited cash rewards Visa credit card, you're eligible for a chance to purchase FIFA World Cup 2026 tickets. Learn more today at bfa.com/cardfwc26. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be the official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America N.A. in partnership with Visa. Terms apply. All rights reserved.
Are you like everybody else in the world who has no idea what to get everyone for the holidays? Well, you're in luck. We got you. Hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Because with hands-free Skechers slip-ins, you just step into them and they're on. There's no bending down, no touching, no fuss. Plus, Skechers slip-ins come in everyone's favorite styles and colors. And you can get slip-ins everywhere stylish footwear is sold, including a Skechers store. Or if you're too busy to shop in person, just get them online at Skechers.com, Amazon, and more.
Building a house is hard, but have you tried removing one? Flood Brothers takes the mess out of demolition. With fast roll-off dumpster delivery, reliable debris pickup, and a family-owned team that takes service personally. Call 630-261-0400 or visit floodbrothersdisposal.com. Flood Brothers Disposal, proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
Looking for a seed buying experience that's more humanized? Ready to trade a company that's oversized for an independent brand that's right-sized? Searching for elite hybrids that have been optimized, tested in your geography, and localized? Did we run out of words that rhyme, so now we have to use metaphysicized? Maybe so. But if you answered yes to any of these questions, then it's probably time you get Wiffleized. Choose Wiffles hybrids this season, and let's get familiarized.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, mostly cloudy with a high near 34 and a chance of rain after 5 p.m. Tonight, rain before 3 a.m., then a chance of rain and snow showers. Cloudy with a low around 29, temperatures rising to around 34 overnight. Currently, it is 29 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, so share the season with a peppermint mocha. Starbucks signature espresso, velvety mocha, and cool peppermint notes, topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Find what you love and love what you find at Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, find what you love only at Total Wine and More. Drink responsibly, B21.
And welcome back, folks, to Medicare Made ABCD Easy. We've got Danny here with us to continue on into the rest of this 9 o'clock hour.
And good morning. I just wanted to let you know what our reservation line is. It's 630-320-6906. If you want to leave a message for me, just say, hey, I want to talk to Danny, and heard him on the radio, and I have a question. Or you can go to ddginsurance.com, which is Dibvick Gilly Insurance.com. And the reason why I want to bring that up is I work with two phenomenal people. So Julianne Dibvick and Eric Dibvick work in the office with myself, and we actually do all of the Medicare Made ABCD Easy programs. Between the four of us, we've got 40 years of experience in the Medicare arena, so there's not anything we haven't heard of. So again, talking about brokers, and I'm going to just touch on that a little bit, and then I'm going to get back on what I was talking about before the break. Now, Julie and Eric and myself are brokers. Matter of fact, there's not a company out there that that we cannot get, but we get all the A-rated companies. We have so many. Different companies are better at different underwriting situations. So because of that, we carry all of the primary companies, and that's basically all we carry, but there's quite a few of them. Now, the other thing, too, that I want to talk about is if you're traveling. So it's very important. So if you were a snowbird, for instance, and most of them are out of the area already, but let's just assume that you may eventually want to be a snowbird, and you have a supplement. You can take that supplement with you because it's good in the entire nation. So that Medicare supplement, if you're out east and you want to go to Johns Hopkins, you can take it and go there. Or you have a situation where you have a medical issue and you know that Johns Hopkins is the one that's going to be able to take care of you. Guess what? You can go there. Or let's say you hear that the special doctor that you need to work on a certain thing is up at the UW Hospital in Madison. You can take that supplement and go there. What I'm trying to tell you, you have nationwide coverage. Any doctor, any hospital in the nation, and you can go there. That's the benefit of a supplement. Okay, I mean, it means a lot because when you're in those PPOs and HMOs, you know, you don't always have that type of selections that you can make. And it's very, very important. Now, I want to also go over a couple things, too, that during this time of year, everybody assumes that the Medicare supplement is part of the annual enrollment period. It is not, okay? A Medicare supplement, I can change that every month if you want. You will have to pass underwriting, or there's one company out there that doesn't ask underwriting, and the premiums are a little higher. But let's say you were on an Advantage plan and you wanted to exchange off of it during the January, February, March, that you can do that. I can get you in a supplement. One of them, I can guarantee you I can get you in a supplement. Okay? Go back to original Medicare, put you in a supplement, and pick out your drug plan. That's not an issue. Okay? Now, for people that are already on supplements, and this is something that you're going to see, because in the supplements that we've seen in the Elgin, Oak Brook, Rockford area, has been certain companies, and some of them we've sold more than others. And what we've noticed is a lot of them have been taking sizable rate increases. Now, you may be caught up in that. And if you are caught up in that and you're noticing that you're getting a sizable rate increase, don't just sit there. Give me a call at 630-320-6906. Let me see if I can find you a supplement that is less expensive, but is still an A-rated company. And remember, it's a Coca-Cola. It's a Plan G, is a Plan G. It doesn't matter what company you buy it. Plan N is a Plan N. Doesn't make any difference where you buy it. So don't just sit on that supplement and accept those rate increases without doing your due diligence. I know that I can tell you I've been on 3 different supplement companies over the years because I always look at those. So another thing, let's say that particular Plan F that you're on has quadrupled in rates over the past few years. Well, I want to tell you the reason why that has happened. Because healthy people as of 2020 have not been put on Plan F. In other words, they can't even purchase Plan F. So what has happened is the people that are on Plan F have probably been on there a while, and obviously you know what happens. As you get older, the cost of that supplement goes up, and then the experience rate of a Plan F, since they have older people, they tend to use the program more, where consequently the premiums go up. So if you are in a situation where you are on that Plan F, and I don't care what Coca-Cola company you bought it from, Plan F from whatever company, It's all the same. It's a Plan F. Do yourself a favor. Give me a call. Let me see if I can save you some money. Because the only difference between Plan F and Plan G is the annual deductible. So you go, well, I want that Plan F I heard is the best plan out there. And I go, is it? If it's costing you more than $257 difference between the Plan F and the Plan G, is it better? No. So I have seen people paying $500, $600 more for a Plan F, where I could put them in a Plan G, and then they would just have to pay the annual deductible, so they saved over $400. Is the coverage the same then? Yes. The only difference is the deductible. So your coverage in a Plan G and a Plan F is identical except for the deductible. So don't feel like I'm in a Plan F and I can't buy a better program out there, because that is not true. Okay. So look at that. If you are on Plan F, I want you to call me, 630-320-6906. Excuse me, and I'll see if there's a plan out there that we can utilize. Hey, let's assume I can't. Okay, so let's assume that you're on that Plan F and we just can't move you to any other one. Well, you can break that down to a Plan G, which will save, or even people out there have even elected to go to a Plan N. Okay, the Plan N came out in 2010. And the difference in the Plan N and the Plan G is basically you have the annual deductible, the $257, but there's a copay structure. So if you go to a doctor, you're going to pay $20. If you go to an emergency room, it's $50. If you get admitted, it's not charged. You will still pay the deductible, and there's what we call a medical surcharge. So if you want to have an excess charge, so if you want to have a surgeon do it and the surgeon says, yes, I'm not in the Medicare program, but I will accept Medicare payment, he can charge you a 15% surcharge. I don't see that too often, but that's the difference. But how much can you save per month by selecting a Plan N over a Plan G or a Plan F? Is considerable. You also can select maybe selecting a hospital in your area, and you can select that particular hospital. If you know you're not going to be traveling, you're just going to be in the same network area all the time, you can also save money that way. So there's ways that you can cut back on the cost of that supplement. And basically, to go over that with you, it basically takes a few minutes. And let's just put it this way. If everything we try and we can't save you any money and you have to stay where you are, you haven't been hurt. You're still there. You're still paying the premium. You still have the coverage. But I always tell my clients, let's research this. It's only paperwork, and you're not even doing it. I am. I'm the one that's filling out the paperwork for you, and believe me, trust me when I tell you, I will look at everything first and kind of give you an idea. If you have some health issues, I can kind of tell you, well, we might want to stay away from this company because they're a little more stricter on those items. Maybe we'd go to this company because I find that it is a little more lenient. So all of those things put aside, it's basically if you don't find something that will save you money, then we just basically leave you where you are. No harm, no foul. It's just basically doing our research. And that's a part of the research. And like I say, with my clients, I tell them every year when we have our annual review, I want to make sure that you don't spend one nickel more for your health care than you need to. You'd be surprised how many people over this last month I've saved over $500, $600, $700 a year in premiums that they were paying that they didn't need to. So again, if you got that supplement and you want to stay on that supplement because you've heard some of the horrors about the Advantage plans, well, here's your opportunity. Let's stay on that supplement, but let's keep it more cost positive for you. And then that's basically the differences. Now, the other thing that I'm going to talk about just briefly is once you're on your Part A and your Part B and you need to select a program and you've decided that the Advantage side was one that you wanted to really look at to see if it was something that you would be happy with. Okay. The most important thing, and this is what I tell you to do before I even meet with you. I want you to give me a list of all your doctors, specialists. I want a list of all your medications, dosage and times per day. And I basically want to see exactly what program is going to be the best one for you. And I go in and I do the research for you. And then I tell you what Advantage plan in your area is going to do the best job for you. Now, some people like HMOs, and I'm going to kind of touch on HMO. Now, the HMOs are a little less expensive. The maximum out of pocket is a little bit less. And some of the HMOs, the copays are lower. So some of my clients say, well, I live in DuPage County, for instance, or Lee, or in Cook County, and I kind of want to know what would be my best value. And, I'm only on Social Security, and I have very limited on my income. You might want to look at an HMO. An HMO is a managed health organization. That's what it stands for. And your PCP doctor is the one that refers you on to any of the specialists in his network. Okay, it's going to be a smaller network, but of course, if we do our due diligence and your PCP doctor's there and so is your specialist, you can save some money there by going to an HMO. Keep in mind, though, you can't go outside that HMO, because if you do, you don't have any coverage, except in an emergency. Let's say you were in a car accident and they needed to take you to the hospital. Well, they're not going to look in your wallet to see what network hospital you need to be going to. They're going to take you to the closest hospital, and then once they get you stabilized, if it is not your network hospital, then they will transfer you to your network hospital at the same price. So there are some differences out there, and by knowing what is available and what the cost factors are, you can go through to see if there's money to be saved. Now, I want to go back to, I know I'm jumping around a little bit, but basically I wanted to get this in the supplement area. Now, remember I told you you've got the Plan N, which would be cheaper. You pay a $20 copay, $50 for emergency room. You still pay the deductible. Now, whether it's a Plan N, a Plan G, or a Plan F, you can opt to choose the hospital in your area, and that would be the hospital that you would go to for elective surgeries or elective services. By selecting that, you can also save money on your monthly cost of the premium. So there's a lot of ways that you can take the Advantage plan and save money by going to a HMO. There's ways that you can take that supplement And if you're in Plan F, reduce that down to a Plan G or a Plan N. And then also by selecting the local hospital, especially if you're not going to do any traveling, and that local hospital is the one that you're going to, and that local hospital is in that network option, then a lot of my clients have opted to take that choice. So, again, there's a lot of different ways that you can save money on your Medicare costs. Then, of course, on the prescription drugs, there's been a lot of changes in the prescription drugs, and unfortunately, what has happened is the prescription drug companies have opted not to commission a lot of their products. So basically, it's getting to the point where a lot of the clients have to go online and choose their own prescription drug company. So basically, what we still do, or I still do, I'll take your prescription list and tell you what company is going to be the best one for you. And if it's not something that I'm able to enroll you into, I'll give you the 800 number or the website, and then you can go ahead and enroll it yourself. Unfortunately, that's just the kind of the game that has been played in the last couple of years, and it's getting more and more companies are going that direction. So I still want to hand carry our clients as far as we can take you, and then let you make that decision as you go forward. But as far as your supplement company and your MAPD, your Advantage side, on those things, we will totally carry you through and make sure that you're in the right program. Now, another thing I tell my clients too, and Julie and Eric did the same thing, put my phone number in your phone. If you have a question on your supplement, don't call the supplement company. They don't know who you are. And just give me a call, and usually within 24 hours, I've called you back. Send me a text message. Send me an email, and I can go over, answer that question for you much quicker. And I can guarantee you the answer you get from me is going to be the correct one, okay? I can't guarantee you that if you call 1-800-MEDICARE, because a lot of times, depending on how you ask that question, will depend on what answer you get. So when I talk to you about it, I want to understand exactly what you're asking. So I may ask you to repeat it. And now, am I understanding you correct that this is the question that you had? Yes. Okay, great. I can answer that. Same way if you have an Advantage plan. Again, before you call the company, because keep in mind on the Advantage side, you call them, you don't call Medicare. I can't guarantee you that on the Advantage side that that person that is answering that phone call for you is stationed in the United States. And I don't know, but I've had a few situations where I couldn't understand a word they were saying. And if that happens to you, you call the company, the Medicare Advantage company, and you can't understand them, be polite, but just simply say, I cannot understand a word that you're saying. Can you transfer me to somebody that can speak English better and less broken? Don't be afraid to do that. I mean, it's your option. You're talking to them on the phone. If they're not answering your questions properly, because you can't understand them, what good is that? Go ahead and ask for somebody else. I mean, I've done that myself. I got on the phone, and there's a question that I had about their particular program, and I couldn't understand a word that the person was saying. And I just said, excuse me, I cannot understand a word that you're saying. I apologize, but can you get me somebody that speaks very clear English? And usually they will just say, okay, and then they'll hang up and then they'll give you somebody else. But don't get stuck in that area. Now, on the pretty much every one of the supplements that we use, I don't see that as a big issue. For some reason, it's more with the Advantage side than it is the supplement side. Again, though, if it does happen to you and you're talking to a Medicare supplements person, just ask to talk to somebody that you can understand. Best option, you call me, okay? Call my cell phone. I monitor that 24/7 most of the time, and I will be able to answer those questions for you, and you won't be put on hold. Well, with that, I see that my time is almost up, and I will see you next month, the first Tuesday in January, at the same time, same station. And I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you. Thank you.